Why'd you have to kill my cat? Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. Some lights on in an empty pub, a toilet with the seat left up. It's closure like a deer in headlight. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? So let's talk about what I want to do, cause all I want to do is turn back time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found one life turned to. I said it last time, but I'm not afraid of empty rooms. I'm not afraid of new perfume, and in fact, my dear, I'm fucking terrified. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? Woo! One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent?
Hello, hiya, hello people, welcome on into the stream. How is everyone? How are we all? Hello us, and happy Monday people, welcome on in. How is everybody? I am gonna have to lower the shit out of my energy today if I want to get through 3 hours, because otherwise I think I might pass out. It's show week. Ooh, that's exciting. That's very, right, oh god, hot, oh god, I hope you're okay. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's a week and a half to have it, isn't it? Oh god, I hope you survived through that. But welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on into the stream. I don't look like myself. Marta! Hi! Oh my god, welcome on in. I haven't seen you in ages. Hi! Oh my god, welcome on in. I don't think I look like myself today, and it's really throwing me off. I'm getting thrown off, and I'm just gonna like choose. It's my eyeliner. I did it different. I didn't even like want to do it differently. I just accidentally did, and it's been throwing me right off. So I'm just gonna ignore it. But hi everybody. Hello Marta. How have you been? I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome on back into the stream. Happy Monday, my friend. I hope you're doing grand. Straight hair. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. You look pretty, thank you, I appreciate it. It's straight because of the sun. The sun is ruining everything today. The sun deserves nothing. I'm going to fight the sun. Me and the sun, we're going to have a 1v1 and I'm going to win. That's Sugar's plan. So how have you guys been? I was gone for like, actually, when was it that I last streamed? I don't even know anymore. Thursday? Maybe Thursday. Or maybe not. I streamed twice in the past 2 weeks. I am absolutely girl boss streaming recently. I don't even have like solid reasons for half of them. We just like pretend. You're going to burn? No, I'm not. I'm going to win. Have you seen the sun? I am so much cooler than it in a literal and a metaphorical sense. So I think I've already won. I think what you're saying is that I've already won, and that I'm going to win in my battle against the sun. I've been winning today. Okay, that's a lie. That is a lie. I've been losing today against the sun. I've been in a lose battle because it's been like 29 degrees all day, and that is too much. It doesn't sound like a lot to the freaks who get it hotter everywhere else, but like it is. It is, okay? And you can just shush about it. I've been good, even passed with good grades, so yes, and I went to Croatia, and you're back from haven't seen you in months. You haven't! Welcome on in, oh my god. I think the last time you were here, well, actually, it was either the last time you were here, I looked a lot less high quality, or you dropped in for a stream briefly and I looked like this. I'm not sure. I don't know. You were either here during shit quality or you were here like briefly during high quality. But oh my god, either way I look different. But hi guys, welcome on and happy Monday. I don't know when I was last live, I'll be honest with you, didn't really keep track of it. So something happened, now I'm here, welcome back. I'm not wearing headphones today because I've got earrings on, and I and I know that you can't see them. I get it, okay? I get it. But like that's not my point, okay? They're for myself, not for you guys, because they're red, right? And they match my dress, so it's bringing me joy, but you guys can't even see it. So like it's purely for my own enjoy, and I could wear headphones. The quality is amazing. I know, right? It's scary. It's like scarily good now. It's quite horrifying. Like compared to when you were last here, it's like horrifyingly good now. Like you were here when it was blurry, so your eyes have, yeah, it looks like you've got glasses, and but new background, everything's changed, bestie. Apart from me, I've stayed the same. Awesome and cool and great and the best. Not the best, but pretty awesome and cool. It was 36 degrees yesterday. Oh god, where are the dogs? Ignore him. He's having a moment. The sun's gotten to him. He looks dead. He looks a little bit deceased, doesn't he? Just ignore him. Just shut your eyes to that one. Big lad dog, big man dog struggling. Right, big man dog is struggling. He looks like everyone right now. Like he's a good representation of how I feel and how I look right there, yeah? So just ignore the one on the left. Can't really see him anywhere. I cover him. The rest of the stream, oh, these guys are fucked back there as well. I didn't really have time to organize my background. I was not ready for this stream. When am I ever ready for the stream? Like, I was not. I got home. Okay, I'll be honest. I did get home like 2 hours ago, but I was at my father's house today, right? I was at my dad's house, and I was wearing a very not summer appropriate outfit. I don't have summer clothes. I've said this so many times before. I don't own summer clothes. I hate summer clothes. They're my least favorite genre of clothing items. I'm a jumper person all the way. I'm a jumper, like big t-shirts, like massive, like I'm a tights person as well. I love tights. They're like my comfort things, and they shouldn't be because they're like probably one of the most uncomfortable clothing items ever, but I don't care. I like wearing tights, and I can't wear tights in this weather, and it throws me off, right? I don't like it. How it was or is college about that matter, lots have changed. I dropped out and I'm moving colleges. Just a little bit has changed, just a tiny bit. Yeah, I dropped out of my current college. I'm moving colleges, and I'm starting a new one in September. So it went great. It went really well. I loved every second of it. I learned so much. I had such a nice time. No, I just hated it. It was awful. But I'm going to a nicer college in September, so it's fine. Where's Storm? Not a clue. You love tights? Yeah, tights are the best, right? You can argue with me all you want. Like, yeah, they're uncomfortable. Yeah, they're like inconvenient as shit, and yeah, they're not good for the summer, but like they look nice. They look nice. So argue with me all you want, but I'm wearing tights in the summer. I was wearing tights yesterday. My yesterday outfit, not good. You dropped out technically. Legally, also yes, but like, okay, why are we all like joining into the dropout conversation? Okay, I didn't drop out of college. I did, but not technically. Right, let me explain this in a better way. Basically, my old college wasn't very good. Bad, terrible. No one likes it there. It's awful, right? I don't think I had a single good story that came out of my maybe like half a year I spent there. I tried it. Don't say that I didn't try. I did try. Welcome in, by the way. Happy Monday. But I tried it for at least half a year, and then I decided I hate my courses. I don't have any, not in like a sad way, but like I made no new friends that I would like keep outside of college. I was like, well, this social side's dull as well, and it's boring, and it's like an hour away, and I have to catch so many buses, and it's just silly, right? My old college was silly, so I decided to stop showing up. I stopped showing up, and I enrolled in a different college, and now in September, that's where I'll be going, and no one can stop me. So I'm technically still in college. I'll be honest, I got a text message today from my old college. I swear to God, they keep trying to get in contact with me. Why can't they just let me be free? I have not showed up to a lesson in that college in months now, right? Like, I don't know when it last was. When did I give my friends their bracelets? Ages ago, right? Like, I would say maybe a good 2-3 months ago, I last stepped foot in that college. I got a text message today Just kick me out already. If they haven't like taken me off the register thing, just kick me out, get me gone, take me out either way. Like, honestly, I don't want to be in that college anymore, and they keep on contacting me. I'm gonna have to ring them and go, please just let me be free, because they don't leave me alone. Your sad story to tell the teacher. Yeah, I went terrible, most mixed up non-delinquent on the block. Yeah. You're speaking words to me and I'm not processing them, but hi Matt, welcome on in, happy Monday. But yeah, I technically dropped out, I technically didn't. And also before I was doing silly courses because I was doing criminology, psychology and art, right? I don't give a shit is basically, I have been missing psychology a little bit, which is like kind of sad to say because obviously I'm not going into psychology, I'm going into graphic design. But, like, there wasn't a place where I could just do psychology, so I was, like, I couldn't pick it up anywhere else, so I had to do, like, an art course, which I'm going into art now, but, like, I do miss psychology quite a lot, because I was really good in it, I found it very interesting, so I'm actually gonna, like, low-key miss my psychology lesson, so I might just start self-teaching myself psychology in my free time, like, not to, like, an education level of psychology, but just like research into it as a hobby because I found it so interesting and I was like decent at it, right? Like I got B's on all of my work, I did good and I understood it like instantly pretty much. I'll just ignore the maths and teach myself the fun bits in my free time while I do graphic design as a side quest. I mean, are just two little side quests. Criminology though can die, like actually can just burn. Criminology was the worst and I hated it. And I did leave before it got fun. They tried to like, in the criminology classes, they tried to like make it seem like it was gonna get better the longer you go. I remember sat in my induction criminology class, right? I was sat by myself. Oh my god, let me just speak through my fucking induction day because it was dumb, okay? My induction day, I'm sure I told this story. I'm sure I told this story when it happened, but I'll retell it because I don't think half of you were even here. I'm in high school and it's my dream to be a psychologist. It's a very interesting career path, and if you can do it in like college and shit, do it. Go ahead. I've been grinding. What's you're gonna have to elaborate. I've never wanted to die. Oh god. Okay. Where's Thumb? Thumb's just not here, so he might pop in later, Marta, if you stay like in a solid 2 hours in. But like he doesn't show up often anymore. Good afternoon, Big Slim. Welcome on in. Good. Oh wait, it is afternoon. It is evening technically, isn't it? But good afternoon, Big Slim. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. But yeah, my college induction day, not new one, old one. Bear this in mind. What you do in criminology? Shit all, right? Shit all. Stupid things. I mean, like, if you want to take a career path in criminology, then criminology is obviously a great course for you to take and it's engaging, and if you want to do it in the future, be my fucking guest, right? It's a good course to take if you care about it. I took it because I took it, right? Because it was easy and because I thought it was going to be interesting and because it was like, criminology and psychology can work together. I'll just take both of them and see where it goes. I learned about campaigning for so long and then had an 8-hour exam on it. Fucking campaign, right? I had to make my own campaign. I learned more about how to use Canva than I did about anything to do with criminology, and I never learned my grade from it. I left just before they gave us our grades. I want to know what I got in my criminology exam. No, it's not going to mean anything to me. No, I'm not going to use it at all. But I want to know if I did well. I sat in a fucking computer room for 8 hours. 8 hours in dead silence, right? Just to not know what I did. What? That's not fair. Give me my test scores back. Like, I walked into the lesson where they were giving our test scores back, so like I was relevant in this lesson. I had like a slight purpose. He already knew that I was leaving, like he knew that I wasn't going to stick around for very long, but this was like my full intent to be my last criminology lesson. Signing off, I'm just going to sit with my headphones in and I'm going to listen slightly. I'm not going to be a disturbance. I'm here because I have to be legally, so I'm just showing up. I walked in, he said, "Sugar, you can go," and I went, what? Like, okay, I get it, I'm leaving, I don't care. Like any other day, full of joy. This day, I had woken up at 6 o'clock to get there by like 8, and he's just said, "Nah, Sugar, you don't even have to be here. Just give me my test scores, my guy. I'm just gonna sit, and I'm not gonna interrupt anyone. I'm literally just gonna sit." It was so annoying. He didn't let me stay in the classroom. All I wanted to do was stay in the classroom and get my fucking test scores back, and I never got them. And then they took me off the emailing list, so I can't even email about it. I might might show up. I've got my lanyard. I'm gonna walk into that fucking class and go, Paul, give me my exam scores, please. I might go tomorrow. Honestly, I'm tempted to. Fuck criminology? Yeah, awful. Done mowing in 31-degree weather. Oh god, that sounds grim. I have a fan put straight in my face and I'm still not boiling. How are you not dead? There's a fan down there. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can see my hair ever so slightly blowing. I had it initially on my desk before I started streaming and I moved it down to there. I'm also wearing quite a flowy outfit. I got a new dress, guys, if you couldn't tell. It makes me feel like a primary school child. But like, you know how like the primary schools have like, I was a blue primary school, I wasn't a red primary school. But you know like the primary school dresses? I didn't think about this when I bought the dress that I would look like I'm going to primary school, but that is the kind of like energy. I would stand and show you it properly, but I'll stand and show you in a bit. I need some advice. Can you help me? Ask away, my friend. I may not be very good at it, but I'll try my best. You got an A+? I'm sure I did. I'm awesome and great. For the last 3 days, I was supposed to choose what school to go to. Keep in mind, I cannot make a decision for the life of me. And I considered online school, but I ended up choosing say a shitty old school because it doesn't seem like the better idea. Because I don't know, it seems like the better idea and I have exams, so it doesn't matter if I change schools. Because after exams, I'll have to change schools anyway. Oh yeah, online school. Okay, online school's good and all, but like getting the motivation to do online school is not good. It's boring. It's so boring. Like trying to like actually get yourself up and doing online school, being in school like is just a little bit better. I mean, obviously depending on like what your school experience is, but like I would pick in-person school over online school any fucking day, right? Because I just could not get the motivation. It was boring. Criminology is different for forensics? Oh, is it different? Yes. Criminology is like the like logistics side of it rather than like the like crime scene side of it. Like we learned nothing about like crime scene investigations. I could probably like this is the thing, I don't remember criminology at all, but we learn about like the different types of crimes. We learn about like white collar crime, the other ones, for example, like technological shit like that, right? Like personal. We learn about the different types of crimes. We learn about, I think, why people we learn about the difference between deviant and criminal. Just before I left, what the fuck did we start learning about just before? I honestly don't remember what we learned about just before I left. I still have my book, so I'm sure I could give you a more detailed review of it another day. But like off the top of my head, I literally just remember it being like, here's the fact, remember the fact, and that is it. Like that is literally it. It is literally just like, here is this definition. Now remember it and write it down. That was it, right? Like there was not really any like think about anything. It wasn't really like obviously you had to like form your own opinions on stuff, but like that was very rarely. It was literally just like read the text, put it into word form, and that was it. And it was so boring, so I'm glad I left. If you need an explanations of this subject, I would suggest IRL school, but if you learn easier hands off, online would be good. That is a good way to think about it. Yes. Like a whole last year, I don't want to try getting motivation, so in person is better. But yeah, I agree with that. This is so interesting. I know, right? Thanks for the explanation. Very good. You're so welcome. Oh my god. Your hair looks different today. It's because it's straight and it's humid outside, so it's gone down, but puff, which is the best way to describe it. Welcome on in, by the way. Happy Monday. Yeah, I did straighten. I'll be honest. I straightened it yesterday evening, so it's been rough, right? Like I slept in it up and then I just brushed it and chucked a load of oil in it. Not like hair oil, right? Not just like fucking drenched it in oil, but you know what I mean, right? And I just went with that and we just went, yeah, we'll just leave it. And also because there's a fan on it, basically, okay, we'll go into my hair before we talk. I've gotten distracted so many times. It's already happening. I was gonna lower my energy for today so I didn't like melt to fucking shreds, but it's gone now. It's done. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm thriving, and I'm gonna crash midway through the stream. Cheers, everybody. Chin chin. Hello, Jax. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday. My water is lukewarm right now. It is so unpleasant. You may think this bottle like keeps in cold. The tap water's warm and we don't have ice in my house, so I've literally been drinking lukewarm water and it's been very unpleasant. You went to a butterfly house today? Ah, that's so sweet. And one landed on your shoulder. I personally don't really, I don't mind butterflies that much. Butterflies just make me feel claustrophobic. You know what I mean? Like, especially the little butterfly rooms. Butterfly rooms are claustrophobic as fuck because they're warm. They're so warm, but they're pretty. Pretty but warm. So you need cold water. I really do, don't I? Like, I'm gonna pull a primary school and just freeze water bottles. Don't know if you guys do that in primary school. That's what I used to do in primary school. If I got too hot, we'd just freeze water bottles and bring them in, and then slowly let them melt throughout the day. And then by the end of the day, you've got a puddle in your book bag and just warm water again. It wasn't a very good way to defeat the warmth. I'll be honest with you, it was probably one of the worst ways that you can get over it being warm, because it was just kind of a lose-lose situation. But it was fun, so I don't care. I don't care. Yes, all the time. What, freeze the water bottles? Anyway, I've gotten distracted about 50 times. I'll do a fit check now, so I don't have to stand anymore after this point. Ta-da! It's Sugar's new dress, everyone. I'm gonna have to try and stand in a good way, though, because I've got a fan on right now. Oh, shit. How the fuck do I do this? Ha! Ta-da! It is literally just the same as the white one, but it's checkered and red this time. So, it hasn't really changed too much, I'll be honest with you. Ta-da! But this is my new dress. I have another one as well. I don't love it as much. I like the pattern. I don't really like how it fits me. I will be wearing it though, because I do not have a choice. As you know, no summer clothes, so I have to improvise. It makes me think of a picnic blanket. That was kind of the aim. It does make me like think of like the primary school checkered dresses, which I'm not thrilled with, but I don't really have a choice. Lighthouse dress, it is, yeah, just like that, perfect. But no, look, I wore earrings to match it, which is why I'm not wearing headphones. Also, if I wore headphones, that's an extra layer, even if it's a small layer that I just don't need right now. My hair's enough, I don't need more things. Looks summery, that was the aim, bestie, that was the aim. I've hit the nail on the head with this one. What degree is it in the UK? Should I check the weather app? We'll do weather app checks. I think it's maybe like 26 degrees. It shouldn't be too hot considering it is 7 o'clock, right? Like, I think the highest it got today was 29 degrees? But I could be wrong. It's meant to be fucking 30 degrees this weekend. I'm going to caramelize and it's going to be awful. I can't do this. Oh my god, it's 28 degrees. It's gone down 1 degree since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's gone down 1 degree in 5 hours. It's 28 degrees right now. Oh my god, that is fucking gross. Oh, that is gross. Yeah, 28 degrees. I'm literally going to fucking melt. It's going to be awful and I'm going to hate everything in life. I want to go on a picnic. Should we go on a picnic together? Oh, you're not going on a picnic? Oh, that's so upsetting. It was 29 earlier. Exactly, it's gone down by 1 degree. It's 28 now, it was 29 earlier. This is hell. This is awful. What the fuck, since when is there a new command? New bot, bestie. You can do follow age. You could do that one before. You can do, what other ones can you do? Watch time, don't do watch time. That one's not good for you because it doesn't count, right? What other ones is there? There's not really many new ones, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, that one! Don't do that one. You don't need to see that one. That one's irrelevant. But anyway, what was I talking about before I got insanely distracted? I've been on about 50 different thoughts right now and I'm not really here for any of them. Right, okay, hair, we'll talk about that. That's been mentioned lots. My hair looks different today. Basically, because it's the summer and it is 29 degrees outside, my hair hates heat. It hates it just as much as I do, right? We're one and the same, right? Like, my brain hates it just as much as this part of my head. It's dreadful because, as some of you may know, my hair is naturally a little bit curly, right? Like, it's not a lot of bit curly, but if I want it to be curly, I can make it curly. Now, this is not a good example of it being curly because I've straightened it, but on other days you've seen that my hair can get ever so slightly curly if it wants to be curly, right? So that we will just do using commands now. What did you say? It was going to be 38 on Saturday? Oh, I'm gonna fucking jump out my... No, I'm not gonna do that. 38! Oh, it's saying 32. Oh, it's saying 28. Oh, it's fine then, that's fine. A year and 2 months? Wow, look at that. That's so... Oh, that is wild. Look at that. You can flex on everyone now. It doesn't like heat, so you attack it with heated things. Yeah. As I should. No. That does sound stupid, doesn't it? Yeah, it hates the heat, so I straighten it. But basically, it hates the heat because it's humid, right? Humid just means that every single it just puffs up my hair, right? And obviously it's not a good example, but if I wash my hair and any way I let it dry, it will look like this. Any way I let it dry. If I blow dry it, if I let it air dry, if I fucking towel dry it, if I just keep it damp, it would just look like this, right? Like there's no way I can work around my hair existing like this. I've tried, and I promise you I have. Like I have tried my best to get it to look semi-decent, even straightening it right. Oh my god, Angel numbers. What was that? It was meant to be a heart, I just didn't commit fully. But no, the watch time doesn't count, Marta. It's from when I added the pot, so yours would be much longer, I promise. Yours doesn't count. You're probably much higher than everyone else. It's broken. You're so excited for tomorrow? What's tomorrow? But yeah. My hair hates the heat. It makes me want to die. And I washed it and it went puffy, so I straightened it and then it went like this and it went puffy again, and then I straightened it for another time and it was straight for about 2 minutes, and then the heat got to it, so it went bang again. So I've just been sleeping with it up in a bun, but if I sleep with it up in a bun, it goes like weirdly curly, so I either have to wash it or straighten it again. Like there is no way I can work around it looking like this. So my hair's not going to be curly at all. Expect it to be up in plaits for much more times. I was gonna have it up in plaits today, but then I felt like I would have looked like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Even though she wears a blue dress, it just kind of hit me that it would look a little bit like that. You know, so I didn't. And also I didn't have enough time. I was really rushing before this stream. I did not have enough time to put my hair up in plaits. So I just went, we'll just brush it, put a load of oil in it. My oil's been fucking frauding me recently and I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, I know, right? That's insane. Sleep with it up in a bait. Right, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Love your advice. Always here to help. It went bang. Yeah, it went bang! Just like that again. And it was awful. It looks very pretty. Thank you. You want to see the oil I use? I know I said that I wasn't going to stand again. Oh, I knocked my fan on the floor. Uh-oh. Honestly, karma. It stabbed me in the foot the other day. It deserves it. Anyway, this is the oil I use on my hair. I don't think this is good for me. I'll be honest with you. I don't think this is good for my hair, but I don't have any other hair oil currently, and I use it for literally everything. It says it's coconut oil. I don't know if it's coconut oil. I mean, it says it is, so you'd assume it is, but it smells like argan oil, so I don't believe it. It doesn't smell like coconut oil. It smells exactly like argan oil, and I thought for ages that it was argan oil. I don't know what it is. You gotta do this boring skydiving real quick? Have fun! What? Okay, right. How boring. That's so boring. Fan catching hands. Fan deserves it, honestly. The fan really deserves it. Now, why have I been asked this twice? No, I'm not going to. Anyway, but yeah, this is the oil I use on my hair. It makes my hands permanently oily. I don't like it. But it's literally the only thing I can use that ever so slightly flattens my hair down from like even bigger to like ever so slightly lower. So if you wanted to know, this is it. Sorry, I saw something on the ground and I thought it was something else. It wasn't. Yeah, this is it. I don't know where I get it from. I don't know what brand it is, but ta-da! I don't really like it either, so I don't suggest it to you. I just wanted to show you it. Use gloves. What, just whip gloves on? I mean, it's probably smart, because then the oils from my hands won't get onto my hair, but like, I don't have gloves just on hand. It both metaphorically and realistically. I don't have any gloves to use, so I just kind of cope. I'll live. I can just wash my hands and it will get rid of the oil, but I didn't have time to wash my hands before stream because I added the oil to my hair before stream literally 2 seconds before I went live. Like I was in such a big rush before the stream today. I was just not ready for anything because I got back from my dad's maybe 2 hours ago, and then immediately I had to get changed, and immediately I had to put on makeup, and immediately I had to do all these 50 billion different things and drink water. I've not been drinking nearly enough water, so like, don't remind me more, because, no, actually probably do remind me more, but like, I'll try and remember myself that I should drink water a lot more, but like, I've just been forgetting, like having the trait of forgetting to drink and it being the middle of summer terrible combo, let me tell you right now, because I've been sat here literally nearly fainting all day. I'm really bad at drinking water. It's not good. Right. Oh my god. Okay, right now I'll finish my train of thought before I get onto another one. Sorry, the quote reminded me of something. Now it's gonna sound really terrible. The quote reminded me of something and you'll see the context for it in a second. But like, forgetting to drink water, you know when you stand up too quick and your eyes like glaze over with static? You know when that happens? Yeah, like iron deficiency basically. Every single time I stand today, that has happened. And I think it's a mix of me obviously being very, probably dehydrated, me obviously probably not having enough iron, and then the combination of just like it being boiling hot outside. I genuinely cannot stand without tumbling. So it's been going really good. I've been living, laughing and loving, I would say. Thank you, Big Slim. It is needed. But even then, I've not been wanting to drink water because my water's lukewarm. Do you see my little paradox I've made? See my little paradox? Made a paradox. I don't think it's a paradox. I don't know what a paradox is, but I'm going with it. Do you see my little loop that I've made? Want to drink water, won't drink water because it's warm. And it just carries on. But cheers, everybody. I need like ice, or I need a bottle that makes my water cold. Or I just need I don't know. Just need like just ice in general. Yeah, I think ice is probably the best solution. Get that? Okay, shush. I don't like the fact that you remember that quote. That happened ages ago. I don't like it. How do you still remember that quote? You don't need to remember that one. Trust me, there's been worse since then. So much worse since then. Fucking nice cup of tea. I have been like religiously drinking cups of tea still, and I'll be honest with you, it's been a terrible idea. I've not like I had a cup of tea yesterday and it genuinely almost made me pass out because of how warm it is. Now you may be saying, Sugar, just stop. What the fuck are you doing? No, I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna drink my cup of tea whenever I feel like it, right? Because like, it's not even the fact that it's warm anymore. It's just the fact that it's a cup of tea. It's the sentiment of it, not the warmth of it. Usually it's the warmth of it. Now it's just the fact that I want one. I can't stop myself even when it's 29 degrees outside. It's quite upsetting, honestly. Quite left an impact on me. Really inspirational, wasn't it? Yeah. Why do you ever listen to us? What do you mean, why do I ever listen to you? I mean, I never listen to you. Do I ever listen to you? I feel like I don't ever listen to you. When have I ever taken any of you guys' advice ever? Because I feel like I don't. Unless you're saying, I don't understand what you're saying. Why do you ever listen to us? I feel like I probably don't. Oh well, anyway. Oh, don't remind me of that. Oh god, I forgot that was a fucking thing. We're not bringing that back. Don't bring that back. I refuse. Anyway, oh yeah, my thing that reminded me of something. I have bought a pair of shoes that are going to make me 6'2", everybody. You know how I'm super tall? Yeah, I'm gonna be 6'2". Sugar's gonna be 6'2" at some point this week because I think they're arriving at some point this week. I'm gonna be 6'2". You know how I'm like 5'11"? I'm gonna be 6'2". In shoes, so that's quite horrifying, isn't it? Like I've wanted a pair of shoes like this. They're like Mary Jane looking, right? They're little black and they've got little buckles. They look a lot like musical theatre dance shoes, right? Which like I'm not vibing with, but I'm gonna be 6'2". I'm going to be taller than my own father, which I'm not excited about, but also I actually kind of am. It's going to be like horrifyingly tall. Like bear this in mind. I'm tall already. I've got long legs. I'm like a giraffe. I'm going to be like obscenely tall by some point this week. She's about to be almost as tall as me. What can I say? If I go on my tiptoes, will I be? It's too far to fall from. But the thing is, they're like ever so slightly heeled. Obviously, I'll show them when I get them, right? I don't own a pair of heels. I've never owned a pair of heels before in my life. I can't walk in heels. I'm a very uncoordinated person. I kicked my fan over 2 seconds ago, right? Now imagine that, but with an extra 3 inches on my height. Am I not 6'2"? I think I might be 6'1". Wait, shit. How much is 3 inches plus? So I'm 5'11" now. Oh shit, yeah. Wait, hang on. I can't do the maths here. How tall will I be? If I'm 5'11" now, technically, rounding up, if I'm 5'11" now, how tall will I be with an extra 3 inches on height? 6'2", right? Maybe? I can't do maths. I'm going to ask you guys that question and I'll let you guys figure the answer out because I cannot do that myself. 6'2", almost a foot taller than me. What can I say? I'm just awesome and great. Get a tall hat too. I might. Then I'll be super extra tall. I'll just wear 2 pairs of shoes and then I'll be so tall it will be insane. Then I'll be able to touch the clouds. I'm finally 5'4". Proud of you, Marta. Proud of you. Moving up in the world, literally as well. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be really tall. I'm not gonna wear them on stream, obviously. Why the fuck would I be rocking them out on shoes on stream? But I will show you the like substantial height that I get. Can you see my wardrobe from here? Should we do a height comparison? Oh god. What did I do? Oh shit, okay. My monitor turned off briefly. I don't think it affected you guys at all, but that was strange. Did that affect you guys at all? I hope it didn't. My camera's going to run out. Ah! Oh god, this is stressful because if it runs out, it's gonna go all funny looking. Sorry, just ignore the fact that it's frozen. It's meant to be like that. Anyway, let me quickly. Oh fuck, I can't do it. Why is it not? Oh fucking hell, this is a shambles. Right, hang on. Did it work? Are you gonna be alive now, camera? There we go. Ta-da! Anyway, let's do a height comparison now to when my shoes arrive. You can see my wardrobe over there, right? I'm gonna go stand by it. Can you see me? This is how tall I am now, right? Take a picture. Don't do that. But this is how tall I am now, okay? Pretty tall, I would say so myself. I'm gonna be like here or taller. So be fun and excited for that, because that I'm sure I am. So yeah, that's the height comparison. Ta-da! We didn't have to change cameras. What do you mean by that, Big Sim? Or am I being stupid? Oh, sorry. Bring you back to me. Don't need the wardrobe. I'm much better than it, I promise. I need to relax. You know, my plan today was to like be calm and have like a nice like relaxing technically comeback stream, but it isn't a comeback stream because I was only gone for a day or something. Fucking, what do you mean fucking hell? Can you reach the ceiling? What do you mean can I reach the ceiling? If I stand on my bed I can reach the ceiling. My ceiling's not short. I've got quite a high ceiling. I can stand on my ceiling if I'm on my bed, but I won't be able to if I'm 6'2". But I won't be able to if I wear shoes, no. My ceilings are really tall, and you want a guy taller than you? Right. Leave me alone. When did I say that? When have I ever said that in my life? I don't really give that much of it. Okay, that's kind of a lie. But like, I won't be wearing shoes that make me 6'2" every single day, will I? Some days I'll be 5'10", and I think, well, not 5'10", 5'11", and I think that's a reasonable height to be asking for someone taller than me. I think it's fine. I don't really care if someone's just... Okay, I think I care about height very, like, slim, right? Because I'm 5'11", I think the shortest I could go is, like, 5'8", and then tall I really don't care that much about, as long as I don't look like a literal toddler next to them. I don't understand people who want, like, a full foot of a height difference. I don't want that. I don't want to look like I'm your fucking primary school kid you're taking, right? Like, I don't want that. I don't want someone who's, like, a whole fucking millions away from me, so I don't, no thanks. No, thank you. I don't want to look like a child next to my, like, partner. That's weird. It's really weird. But, like, I don't want someone who's really short because that makes me then look like their mum. You know what I mean? I don't want it to look like a parent's, like, child. I don't want it to look like that. You know what I mean? That's my energy towards it. I was asking if you wanted a guy taller than you. I assume most girls do. I mean, preferably, maybe, but like, as I said, I've just said I'm not that picky, but I've just said a really picky thing. But like, I don't want to look like a mother, okay? I don't want to look like a mother, and I don't want to look like a child. I just want to look like a normal person in a relationship. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Talking of not listening to us, remember when Chad suggested the mains adapter thing? Yeah, I do remember that. I ignored you. No, I will. I won't. I might. One day. Thank you very much, Ace of Spades. Oh my god, I deserve it. Welcome on in, by the way, Ben and Ace. And Mr. Law, welcome on in as well. Happy Monday to all of you. Boris is gone? He is. Woo! Maybe. I mean, it kind of depends who comes in next, because they could be worse than him. I mean, either way, it's still a shit government, but like, yes! Fuck him off. We don't want him anymore. Thank you so much, Andrew Fishy, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday. How are you? How is everyone? Can't spell for the life of me. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care about height, but I guess I prefer a taller partner. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the general, like, that's kind of the general thing I'm on. I mean, understanding that I'm a very tall, well, like, not very tall, but tall for, like, I guess my gender person, right? Like, I am tall. and I will admit that. One time I was in science class once, and this sounds like a shit story that isn't real, but I was walking to put my glue stick away, right? And this kid turned to this other kid and said to him, "Oh, she's really tall." Like, this wasn't aimed at me at all. This wasn't said towards me. This was said towards his friend, and I'm very good at hearing, right? I've got a really good ear for things. I will notice immediately if someone's talking. I hear things really loud, and it's very uncomfortable. So it wasn't aimed at me, but I was walking straight past, so I heard it. They went, "Oh, she's so tall," or something like that, or like, I didn't realize how tall she was, and I was like, "Oh, woohoo, this is gonna be a fun conversation to have." And as I walked back, I got asked how tall I was, and it was a very uncomfortable. It wasn't an uncomfortable conversation. I just wasn't expecting it. So like, I'll admit I am tall, and people know that I'm tall. So like, I'm not asking for someone to be yonks taller than me. It's just, it's nicer. You know what I mean? It's nicer. Yeah, it's nicer. All these wonderful friends. I know, right? It's so much fun. 16.7k. Oh god, off you go. Bro, you'll get there, don't worry. First live with the streamer is good vibes. Oh, you're very welcome on in, my friend. Welcome on. That didn't make sense, did it? I did try. I tried my best. Anyway, so let's get back onto a topic that I was talking about earlier and then got distracted for. Sugar's me 6'2" by the end of this week. I have a new dress. What other topics did I start but not finish? Do any of you guys remember? How tall are you? I'm taller than you, that's all that mattered. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't taller than them. They were actually taller than me, which was why it was a bit strange. Because, like, they were substantially taller than me as well, but then it hit them one day. Just bear this in mind. I've been in this kid's class for 2 years now, and I hadn't, like, fluctuated in height that much. I think I got maybe 2 inches taller. I got taller, right? It's not like I shrunk. I got taller. Only this one time that I so happened to walk past him. After walking past him every day for 2 years, right, he suddenly noticed. Maybe I just looked taller on that day, walking on my tiptoes or something. Because I didn't grow, I just stayed the same. You know what I mean? I don't know why he suddenly pointed out, but he did, and it was great fun. And at the time, I was only like 5'9" as well, which I don't think is that tall, but obviously was. Yeah, so the highest person in my house made me think about height, which it makes sense. He landed. Congrats, Jax. That's a monumental day for you, my friend. College dress, height, hair. I think that's it. Right. Is there any, okay. Oh yeah, college. I was going to talk about my induction day. Because my induction day at my old college was fucking the worst. It was just the worst, right? So I'll talk about it because none of you guys were really here when this would have happened, because this would have happened at some point, maybe last year. Oh, I don't know. Maybe August? It probably would have happened in August, right? Considering that you start in September. I feel like it would have happened in August. So let me just express this now. My before college time, around this time last year, was honestly the lowest point in my life. Because oh my god, I have evidence for this. Let me grab it for you guys. You talk really fast? I know, right? Welcome on in, happy Monday. Let me grab evidence, but where the hell is my big ass sketchbook, which I used once? Here it is. Right. Oh my god. My 6-second college. I'm getting sick of the cheese I'm eating. Stop eating it, bestie. Oh my god, I'm so good at advice. I'm just a fast talker. I won't slow down because I've got energy right now. We're only nearly an hour in and I'm pent up, right? I'm pent up. The sun is making me do the opposite of, like, you know how, like, the sun's meant to make you slow down? I'm fucking rapid today, right? So anyway, my college, I did an art lesson. I did an art lesson, right? Well, I did art. I did an art A level. And they asked us to do 3 A4 drawings of maybe, like, 5... I don't know how many objects is this? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay, 5 objects, right? 5 objects, an A3 drawing... Well, okay, 3 A3 drawings of 5 objects in pencil, right? No, I did not do 3 of these fucking drawings. I did 2 because I told them to go fuck themselves. I cried every single day for about... So this was meant to be like a summer task. This was going to be little induction task. This was the first of many tasks, and this was for one subject. I also had psychology, criminology to do, and I had more stuff for art to do. I cried every day for about a week while I was getting this finished because this was so much to do. It was insane. And this was meant to be like an over summer project. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate it. I don't have stream labels open, so you can't see your little names, but it's okay. But yeah, this was meant to be like a do it over summer, take as long as you want. I did it in the last week that it was due, which is probably why I had such an awful time, but like, leave me alone. You know me. So yeah, this is what I drew. It's, it made me want to die. It like actually made me want to rip my own fucking eyes out. This was the worst. I hate drawing realistic things. I hate drawing in pencil. I hate drawing, really. Jax, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. You do not have to, though. Remember that, because every single time I tell you not to, you keep on going. But yeah, this made me want to rip my own fucking eyes out. Now, I like it. I don't mind it. But I hate drawing things realistically, and it makes me want to die. So this was one, right? We had to take it from different perspectives. This is the second one that also just made me want to also die. Ta-da! This one was closer. The proportions are fucked. The proportions are broken to shit. This, honestly, I cannot express to you how, like, unreasonably long this took me to do. Like, this was just the most depressing task my college has ever asked me to do ever. So this is it. And it was the worst. And then I was meant to do a third one, and as you can see, it went really well. So that was just one task my college asked me to do before I joined, right? Careful, don't step on the plug. I'll watch my step, don't worry. I actually stood on my plug yesterday. I haven't learned my lesson. It looks sick, thank you very much, I appreciate it. I've not looked at them since, and they never got graded, and I think they got looked at maybe twice. For a week of crying, that is not worth it. Let me tell you right now, for a whole week of literally being in tears, getting looked at twice, I deserved better, in my opinion. I deserved much better. And then also, I had to do an art gallery review, and I had to do definitions, and that was just art. It was awful. It was terrible. So that was my before college experience, everyone. It was literally like the worst week of my life. How are you, Fast Speaker? I'm doing absolutely grand. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. You're gonna have to try and keep up. As everyone said but earlier, we got said the exact same thing. Sugar talks at the perfect speed. I understand everything. I know, right? I'm not going to slow down. You're just gonna have to, eventually, you'll learn to like translate whatever the fuck I'm saying. You'll get used to it. Honestly, you're lucky it's been coherent today. Usually it's a lot more like, what the fuck is Sugar talking to us? I mean, that might be what it is right now, but like I think I'm being quite coherent for how usually coherent I am. I mean, I think I'm being quite coherent. But anyway, that's what they asked her to do, and it made me want to die. But then, welcome on into induction day, everyone. On induction day, for the people who do not know, in my old college, I was supposed to be doing musical theatre, musical performance, and criminology. Right? Musical theatre, musical performance, and criminology. Right. That did not happen, right? Let me just tell you now, that did not happen. Because I did criminology, psychology, and art as my, like, actual 3 A levels that I did. It just didn't happen. You speak at a fairly acceptable speed. More words per minute, more sugar cubes. Yeah, Sugar's actually talking normal and everyone else is just stone. Exactly like that. Or the opposite. You never know. No, not the opposite. Not the opposite. That's not the opposite. Not the opposite. Anyway, so, right, yeah, basically, on induction day, at this point, I had changed one of my subjects. I had changed musical performance, thank fuck, right? I got rid of musical performance. I did it, bish bash bosh, I did musical performance, and I left it in the fucking dust, right? And I changed it for art at the time. However, I had thought that I had changed, musical theatre to psychology. I had not, apparently. So I got my timetable for my little induction day at college, and it said that the lessons I were in, be back in a bit, see you in a bit, the lessons that I was going to be in was criminology, musical theatre, well, not even musical theatre, performing arts, right, which is not correct. So my induction day, I did performing arts, criminology, and art. Now, what a normal person would have done was gone, hey, this isn't right. Like, I don't want to do performing arts anymore. I don't want to sit in this classroom and do it because this is not what I want to do in September. What I did, because I'm an anxious piece of shit who's not correcting their mistakes, is I walked into that drama class, and also, so basically what happened is we all turned up, me and my friends sat together in the cafeteria for a bit, and then we all walked off to our separate lessons, and they left really early, and they had to go like upstairs and find their classes. I walked down the hallway, and there was my classroom. I walked literally 2 steps, and I was stood by myself by a bin for maybe like 10 minutes. There was no service, there was no nothing. I was stood completely by myself with nobody, right? And then I found people from my secondary school who were also going into this class. And I was asking them, like, oh, what are you doing? And they went, oh, we're doing drama. And I was like, oh, right, maybe they've just mixed the musical theatre and the drama classes together. No, that is not what happened. I walked into the class, the teacher walks in, she goes, hey guys, this is the drama class, there's musical theatre down the hallway if that's where you're supposed to be. And I looked at the teacher and I went, I'm supposed to be in the musical theatre class, aren't I? Yeah. Huh. I'm not going to say anything though. So I didn't say anything. And I sat through an hour of drama, not wanting to be there in the first place, because bear in mind, I wanted to be sat in psychology during this time. So it's already gone downhill, right? So I sat during doing an hour-long drama class. I did not want to be here. I didn't even want to do drama in the first place. My friend looked at me and she was like, Sugar, why don't you just say that you're not supposed to be here? And I was like, honestly, I would rather just act than sing and dance right now because, like, I'm just going to cope. Why don't you say anything? Leave me alone. Because my logic behind this, it's very flawed logic, but it's logic either way. My logic behind this was that, like, I'm not doing this subject. It's 100%, I've already, like, technically changed musical theatre to psychology. I'm not supposed to be here, right? Like, I'm not pursuing drama in, like, an educational form at all. Like, either way, I'm not supposed to be in this class. However, what I could do was sit with my secondary school friends through an hour-long drama and just cope, right? Or get myself up, being already nervous as shit, and go, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. Go and find a whole new classroom with whole new people in it, and then sing and dance, right? I accepted my fate that I was just gonna have to read a shit script and move on with my day, right? Like, I'd done drama in the past. I went to a drama group for maybe 9 years of my life. I knew what I was expecting, so I was like, fine, this is like partially in my comfort zone. I'm just gonna stay, and I'm just gonna read this shitty script, and then I'm gonna go to my art lesson. So that was my mindset, and honestly, the mindset worked. It wasn't awful. But yeah, I would do the same. Exactly. I think my logic was like halfway there. I think I was ever so slightly logical in my reasoning. You guys went to college? No. But yeah, basically, I stayed in the drama class and we got paired. Initially, I got paired with someone from my secondary school, and then they paired me with someone called Tatiana. Tatiana was not someone who I ever wanted to talk to ever again. But at the time, I was completely fine with talking to her. I'm quite a sociable person. If you couldn't tell, I'm quite talkative, right? I'm a very nervous person, but that doesn't stop me from talking to people. Because, like, talking to people is the comfort for me. The situation is the nervous part. The people, I'm absolutely fine. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's my logic, right? Like, say I'm in, like, a new, like, subject. Like, say I'm in my new college, right? The situation of being in, like, a new building and having to sit in, like, a new class and learn new things, that's stressful. The talking to people is the comfort. Because either way, they're gonna fucking reply, right? Like, and if they don't, I will just, like, force them to. The first thing I said to a girl in my art was, is Pitbull an arsonist? Because I couldn't figure out the lyric to the song. You know the song, Set the Roof on Fire? I thought it was House. Wasn't House. So the first word I asked is, did Pitbull set a house on fire? And she didn't speak to me for maybe 2 months, and then she spoke to me randomly one day, and we were great friends until I left and never spoke to her again. But, like, the comfort is talking to people, because they have to reply, so that's my comfort. So I was chill talking to this person, but I was very nervous, because I was sat in the wrong room. I don't even know if I was on the fucking register, right? Like, I was not supposed to be there, and I was surrounded by people who loved drama. Like, these people were doing drama in A-level, they cared about drama, they did drama GCSE. I was not passionate, I didn't care. So I was already sat in, like, in a bit of an uncomfortable situation, but talking to this girl was absolutely fine for me. I went to college too, but I turned up at 9:30, got told off for being late, stayed till 1 and got my diploma. Easy as that, isn't it? Oh my god, last week my lovely shitty country made a new law that if you get 3 out of 10 on any exam, you do not have to, you do not have a future? You literally cannot go anywhere? What? Oh god. Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to England the second I can. Come join us. It's ever so slightly better here. I swear to God, I can't spell. Right. It's okay, I can understand it. I can read what you're saying. I translate it myself. But yeah, I walked into the drama class. I wasn't supposed to be here. We did some like weird like stage right, stage left thing, which I'd done many times before. We did like a circle game. Like we did like what's your name? What secondary school did you come from? We wrote like a name tag for ourselves. Like it was very like open day of school, right? So, and then I sat and I spoke to Tatiana. I learned that Tatiana did not want to be here either. So bear this in mind, I had just been paired with someone who also didn't want to be in a drama class because her mum had forced her to pick drama and I was just in the wrong fucking class. So we were a great duo, as we were supposed to be learning a script and like brainstorming ideas and what it could mean. We were just sat talking about what we had next and like where we came from and shit like that. We weren't participating in this course at all. We were there because we had to be, and it was great. So I was speaking to Tatiana, and then it was our turn to do the script, and we did the script, and we got through it, and then we learned that we were in the art class, like straight after our drama class together next, which was perfect because I had someone to walk with, and I had someone to like be friends with because I had no one else to talk to. I accidentally dyed my hair black, and how do you accidentally dye your hair? I mean, I think it's cool. I've been really wanting to dye my hair just dark brown. I know I'm not going to, but I really want to. We'll move away from the little college story for a second. I'm bored of how I look. I'm bored of it, right? And my hair is like, my hair used to be blonde. My hair used to be white, and then it went to like lighter blonde, and then it went to like dirty blonde, and now it is basically brunette. So my mindset is, why not just commit to it? Why not just commit fully instead of having this weird like half and half, what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? I just want to commit fully and dye my hair brown, but I know that I will regret it if I do it, but it's just one of those situations where I'm like, fuck it, let's just dye my hair brown. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do it? You guys are like not really influential, so I don't really listen to what you say, but what's you guys' opinions on it? Because I want to dye my hair brown. Just for the lols, honestly. Why not, you think? Buy a hat. Perfect plan. I'm going to shave all my hair off and I'm going to go bald, and then I'm going to buy a hat, and you guys will be none the wiser because it would just look like I bought a hat. Underneath the hat, no hair though. That's what it's meant to be. Where it's like a pretty dark brown. See, that's the kind of dark brown I want. I just want it to be brown. I just want my hair to be like dark brown. Oh my god, buy a beret. That's actually a really good idea. Mama has a red beret. Wow, thank you so much, Big Marin. Thank you so much. Holy shit, welcome on in. Just passing by to spread some positivity. Great to see you again. It is great. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. You did not need to, my friend. I hope you're having a happy Monday, though. What the fuck? What a way to make an entrance. Welcome on in. Listen, I look intimidating, but I'm really nice. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say you look intimidating. I don't think people with black hair look intimidating unless you, like, glare at people. I don't think people look intimidating. This might just be a me thing, where I just don't think anyone necessarily looks I think the only people who look intimidating are like, no, I don't think people really look that intimidating. This could really just be, people who look intimidating are like men, grown men, but that's just because they're men, right? Like, that's not the point. I don't think many people look intimidating. I could be bullshitting right now just because I'm saying it and I'm not near people. I'll let you know. When I'm in a new situation full of people, I'll let you know if I find anyone intimidating. I just don't think anyone's intimidating. Like, even if I just don't think people are intimidating, really. This really could just be a me thing. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if I'm in a social situation, if I find anyone intimidating. I have one issue with this dress. This dress sleeves, right? They're like, obviously they're cuffed so they can be puffy, but they're meant to be like here. This is where they're meant to end, right? But that ends right where my arm bends. So it becomes really uncomfortable. It's my only issue with this dress. Also, I just have not worn it for very long and I'm not really perfectly used to it. We know we're very intimidating and it sucks. Very intimidating. I'm built like Slenderman. It's not even that. It's not even that you're tall. Being tall means nothing to me. You have to bear that in mind. Being tall is nothing to me. Unless you're like meters taller than me, which is probably not good. I don't find tall people intimidating. I guess it's just intimidating just because it's a man. Which I think you can understand my reasoning. You know what I mean? I guess it depends as well. I don't know, I just don't think I find people intimidating necessarily. Again, I could be wrong. Old men are quite intimidating because old men are fucking fearless, right? They got nothing to lose. I trust younger men much more than I trust older men, which sounds bad because what are old men going to do? Run after me? Dare them to. They're senile, they can't move. But they're ballsy. Old men are ballsy, they don't give a shit. What have old men got to lose? They're back in their backwards fucking ways where their wives were housewives back when they were alive. You know what I mean? Old men are ballsy. ballsy as shit. Just like old people in general, they haven't got anything to lose, so they don't give a shit, right? They don't give less of a shit. That's why old people are more intimidating. Old people could yell any word at you, and what are you going to say back to them? They're old. I mean, I have no fear insulting an old person, but like, he ain't got shit to lose. So old people are much more intimidating than young people, in my opinion. I get young people are more like agile and shit. So like, in a physical way, young people are scarier, but mentally, old people are horrifying. Old people are just the worst, right? Old people are scary, fair enough. Tall women that walk fast are kind of scary. Well, luckily, I'm 5'1" and I walk like a snail, so nothing to be scared of about me. I'm scared of almost everyone but men. So you see the difference here? No, I'm not really scared of many people. I kind of found that out when I went to like college. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable when I was walking through like large groups of men. So that was like, that's like where it comes back in. It's less of like a fear, more of like a, I guess kind of a fear. It's not like I'm gonna fucking shriek in fear whenever I see a man approach me, but like I'm gonna be aware of you. I'm more aware of men than I am of any other people, which I think is reasonable. Yeah, you guys know my explanations as for why. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. I think you can use a little bit of common sense. The goblet will scare them too. I'm not scared of men, not all, just most. Exactly, yeah. I mean, that's as I said, I'm just more aware. I'm just ever so slightly like, if I saw a woman walking towards me, I mean, I'd obviously be aware of it because it's a person, but like if there's a man walking towards me, I'm a little bit more like, I'm more ready to let my instincts kick in. And this is not like I mean, it is kind of like a stereotyping thing, but like you have to kind of stereotype people to, well, not like that, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. I haven't worded this very well in my brain, so I can't say it out loud yet, but you guys kind of know. What if it's a woman but she's in a zippy costume? I'm fucking miles down the road, Matt. I'm not standing there face to face with a woman in a zippy costume. Who do you think I am? Fucking a freak? No, I'm gone. I was gone the minute I caught eyes with the fucking person. I'm gone. I'm going. I've left. Alright, I've taken 15 left turns just to get away from them. That would leave me in a circle. That's not the point, right? It's not the point. But anyway, back to my open day. I'm not even sure how we got onto this. Yeah. So, I did my little drama lesson and I spoke to Tatiana, and then me and Tatiana, okay, bear this in mind, Tatiana was very short next to me, and I don't care. I know that I'm tall, so I expect people to be short to me, but she was like a whole foot and a bit shorter than me, and I felt very, very, very tall. There's not many times I'm very conscious of my height, because it's just like, it's normal to me, right? When I'm stood next to like a shorter person, I just felt big. I felt like a giant. It was scary, right? Identify as a loaf of bread. Oh, wow. Congrats. I'm back with this. Oh, wow. Look at you guys. It's so cool. Like a whole shop, a supermarket in here. But yeah, I felt extremely tall next to this person. I felt tall and I didn't like it. So we walked to art together. And we walked into our art class and there were a load of dead things all over the table. The first thing they got us to do in art, right? We walked into an art class. I had a man called Dave, who wasn't my teacher for the rest of the year, but he was a teacher who my friend had and she hated him, right? So I walked into the class. We had a man called Dave, right? And Dave, so basically what this was you had to sit on like these tables of 4. Me and Tatiana sat by our fucking selves. Now, I'm a very social person. I went to this open day to try and get like a grasp of the people who may be going to the college, right? Like talk to people, right? Like my aim of this was to talk to people. I spoke to one person. My aim of this was to socialize, and I got sat by myself with fucking Tatiana for 2 lessons in a row. And bear in mind, me and Tatiana, personality-wise, complete opposites. Like I can talk to anyone I want, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna match their personality. It doesn't. It's not gonna happen. Me and Tatiana, in height and personalities, are fucking different. We are the opposites, right? So there's only so much I can talk to Tatiana about, and I now have to sit with her for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which was not, I didn't have enough words to say to her, because like, I could talk about stuff in drama. What secondary school did you come from? Whereabouts do you live? Like, how did you get here? It sounds invasive, but everyone was asking these questions, like yada yada yada. Like, what's your name? How are you? Oh, Sugar, that's a unique name. As she said to me, right? Obviously, because my name's Sugar, I've had many jokes made towards me, and I like to rank the Sugar jokes on like a tier list of like, oh god, this person's just the worst, to like, oh my god, that's a bearable joke made. Like, I would say the songs are like a higher tier level of like sugar jokes, and then the bottom tier levels of sugar jokes, right? The ones I'm just sick of, or I just hate them the most. They just are boring, right? My least favourite one is the one that Tatiana said. She said to me, I said, oh, what's your name? I said, my name's Sugar. She read it on the little name tag as well, which I had on. And she said, oh, sugar, spice, and everything nice. That is my least favourite one. And I have no reasoning for this. I don't know why. It's not even like a joke. It's not an attempt of like a pun. It's just, oh my god, this saying's got your name in it. I'm gonna repeat it to you. How am I gonna respond to this? At least like, I hate that one so much. It's my least favourite one and I despise it. And I really, really don't have like huge reasoning for this. I just hate it. I just do. I find it just the worst one to react to. Because from like a me perspective, what am I supposed to say to that? Oh, my name's Sugar. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to say? And then like the rest of them, right? The ones that are just above this is the sugar. Oh, you must be sweet. At least it's like a general kind of question. At least it's like a general question, right? Or, do you have sugar in your cup of tea? That's a question. That could lead on to a conversation if I pushed it hard enough. And then you got the songs, which are like fine, you know, the sugar, da 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 da. I mean, okay, they're kind of like lower tier than I put them, but like, at least you're trying, or at least you've burst out into song rather than just said a casual statement to me. I appreciate that more. If you've committed into a song when you first met me, I appreciate you a lot more than if you just go sugar, spice, and everything nice. Like, that's awkward and uncomfortable, but if you go, sugar, yes, you're a great person, you're great, you know, that's fun. You've tried a little bit, you know, you've got your vocals out. I appreciate that much more than a statement. So, like, that's like why they're higher tier. I still don't know how to react to them. I don't know how to react to them, but I appreciate it a lot more. That makes you slugs and snail. Is that what I should say? But I can't even say it now, let alone every time someone says that to me. Just laugh. I don't know, do a long fake laugh and make them fuck off. See, the thing is, I didn't have a choice because I was sat on a table by myself with this girl. Didn't have a choice. And then, right, so I was talking to Tatiana and we were sat next to each other, and during this we had to draw bones and dead frogs and like skeletons and stuff like that. So we were just sat there drawing a bone, okay? Just literally drawing a dead animal, right? Just casually. 2 sugars please? What a good one. But no, me and Tatiana were sat there drawing dead animals together as she was yelling statements at me while we were completely by ourselves. Everyone else was in a table of 4 and looked like they were having a nice time together. I wasn't having a nice time. I was having a shit time, I'll be honest with you. So it was great. And then she got her phone out. She didn't want to do art either. She hated art, so it was pointless her being there. So she got her phone out and she started looking through her Instagram, right? And 2 seconds later she turns to me, she goes, "Sugar?" I go, "Yes, Tatiana, yes." At the time, I thought her name was Tatriana. I learned a year later that it was Tatiana. My fault, that, really. So basically, she said to me, she said, "Sugar." I said, yes. What is it? What do you want? Who is it? We need a backstory on Tatiana. I met her in my drama class on the day, and we had 2 lessons together on the day. I literally had never spoken to her since in my life, but for 2 hours and 45 minutes, I had met her on the day, and like I didn't know who she was. We were just kind of forced into like a pair together because we had 2 lessons in a row together, if that makes sense. So it was like a college like open day, come and test out your lessons, and I was like forced into a pair with her. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. For one stream basically, yeah. I spent like a solid stream with Tatiana. So she turned to me, she went, "Sugar, did she have an accent?" She did have an accent. It was the accent of where I'm from, and it was very heavy, Matt. So it was great. Now, I would love to tell you what accent that is, but I'm not going to dox myself for the sake of a story. So if you know where I'm from, Google the accent. If you don't, good luck, I don't know. But yeah, she sent to me, she said, "Sugar, hello, welcome on in, happy Monday." She said, "Sugar." I said, "Yes, Tatiana." And then she said, look at, right. Matt! Matt! This is a you thing. I'm talking about my story. No, not welcome in. No, be gone. We don't welcome you. Yes, Matt. Yes, you should. Yes, that's why I'm yelling your name frantically. Yes. The answer is yes. Yeah. Woo. The answer is yes. I don't want to have a debate with a homophobe. I'm not in the mood. I'm just trying to talk about my open day. Woo. Yes, you should, Matt. Anyway. I mean, sorry, can't really cut it, my guy. I'm not really in the mood. I'm just gonna assume you're getting on it. Anyway, so me and Tati, oh my god, I've tried to say this story so many times. She said to me, she said, "Sugar." I said, "Yes." She said, "Do you want to see my crush?" And I went, "Okay, yeah, sure," right? And she showed me her phone, and it was this year 10 kid, right? This year 10 person. She said to me, she said, "Sugar, look at my year 10 crush," right? And I looked at her. Now bear in mind, we're in like year 11, so they're only like a year younger. But like, I had no interest in knowing who she was attracted to at the time. I did not give a shit, quite politely. I met this girl an hour ago. Right, like an hour. I met this girl an hour ago. And bear in mind, they were the same age. It wasn't that weird, right? But it kind of was, that she was just showing me him. And she was like, I was like, oh, right. Good for you, right? Like, that's great. Oh, yeah, okay, It's great. And she was like, oh, he's so attractive, isn't he? And I went, I don't really see it, but, you know, if he's your type, then go for it. Like, I wasn't gonna say yes. I wasn't gonna say yes. Number one, I was not attracted to this kid. Number one, right? And number two, isn't that a bit weird? Hey, I have a crush on this guy. Is he attractive? Yes. What? That's weird, isn't it? So I said to her, I was like, oh, I don't really see it, which it may have been rude, may have not been the best response at the time. I was panicked, right? I said, oh yeah, I don't really see it, but like, you do you, right? Like, I'm sure he's great. And then she said to me, the normal response, I don't know what the normal response in this conversation is, considering it's not really a normal conversation, but she said to me, you will. And I went, right. What? What a weird response. Oh my god, Sugar, do you find this guy attractive? No, not really. I don't really see it. You will? Will I now? Okay, Tatiana. Will I now? I have met you an hour and a half ago, and now you are telling me you will find my year 10 crush attractive soon. Will I now? Because I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to change my mind just because you've shown me his whole Instagram page, Tatiana. I don't think my mind is being changed by you. I don't think my opinion is changing because you've scrolled through his entire Instagram feed. I don't think it's changing, Tatiana. I'll be completely honest with you. You go and thirst over this guy. I am not dealing with it. I don't want to. Right? Like, what do you mean I will? I will. Okay. I don't even know how I responded to this. I cannot tell you. I think I blacked out at this point. I think my eyes glazed over. And I just went, what the fuck is going on? This is the point where I realised I don't really want to be friends with this person. I'll be honest with you. Like, I have nothing against her. If these are the kind of conversations that we're going to be having, I'm not talking to this person ever again, right? So it was great. Are you attracted to anyone? What a silly question, yes. But not this random kid from year 10, right? Who the girl next to me was attracted to. Funny enough, right? You will or else. It was weird, isn't it? When will there be a Minecraft stream? Whenever I can be bothered to play a game. So never. One day. But yeah, so she said to me, she was like, oh yeah, do you like this guy? No, not really. You will. And then we had to go for a break together. Whoop-de-woo. However, so what happened, right? We did this like little class thing. We were drawing dead animals, and then we had to go on a break, and then we were going back into the art room to have this like, to watch like a video presentation, right? Like of like, oh, what the school's like. This is the school. They concern the world. You just don't understand. I definitely didn't spell it right. What were you going for? Because you spelt concerned right, but you didn't. What were you aiming for? Because maybe you spelt all of the words you spelt right, but I don't know if you were planning on spelling the words that you spelled. Does that make sense? Maybe. But yeah, so will the Tatiana be friends with? Oh God, no! I have a fun like story to it, right? After this, basically, right? So I went off to lunch with Tatiana by my side, and I was going to my secondary school friends. So what happened, right, is she bumped into some friends that she knew. She bumped into them and she started walking off with them. And I was like, oh great, she's found her friends. I'm gonna go find my friends now. And I walked back up to my friends, and then she came back, and I was like, oh fuck, did I accidentally leave her? Oh God, I feel like a terrible person right now. Oh God. And like, I didn't mean to. She found her friends, she started hugging them, and she walked off in a different direction with them. I was like, oh, okay, chill, that's fine. And she said goodbye to me. She was like, oh, bye, I'm really sorry, bye. I was like, oh, perfect, awesome, yeah. Great, okay. She's gone now, I'll see her next art lesson. She came back, and I was like, oh fuck, now I feel like a really guilty person, because I've just accidentally maybe left her. It was very strange. And so I was sat with my friend, we were just talking together, and then Tatiana caved over, and my friend was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, oh, I'm on my art lesson. And like, I was like, my friend's not gonna be friends with her either. So we sat together and they were giving out free ice creams on the day, the like open day thing. And Tatiana was like, do you want to come with me to get one? And I was like, oh, not really. I've got like food. I don't really want an ice cream. She was like, I'm gonna go get one. Do you want to come with? I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay here. So she left by herself. And I felt a little bit guilty, but I also didn't give a shit. So I sat with my friend for the rest of lunch and I met her back up again in art lesson. And she was scrolling through Instagram again. And she was looking through Ariana Grande's profile, and she was looking through Justin Bieber's profile, and she was showing me the profiles avidly, right, as she was scrolling through them, and I was like, oh wow, I'm so interested in what you're showing me. This is great. Tatiana will be besties for lifers. Oh my god, I'm so excited. No, but she was looking through the Instagrams, avidly showing me everything. My pigeon used to do my proofreading for me before delivery. Oh, don't have that anymore though, so that's upsetting. But yeah, she was showing me Instagram avidly. I was just trying to, basically at the time we were drawing things with charcoal on sugar paper. Now I have issues with certain textures, and I think I've expressed my opinions for certain textures before, but I have issues with certain textures, and two of my biggest texture issues are sugar paper and charcoal. So this was my own personal hell. I was sat with someone who made my least favorite types of name jokes, who was showing me her year 10 crush, and now I'm sat with my two least favorite textures literally in the world. This was literally like a personalized hell. It was awful, and I hated it, and it was just the fucking worst, right? So I had to sit here my teeth burn, right? When I use sugar paper, I don't know if you guys know the texture of sugar paper, but it's like grainy. It's grainy and it looks itchy and it makes my teeth hurt. Like, you know, it makes my teeth feel weird as shit. And charcoal, it's squeaky and it's dry. So the two textures of dry and squeaky and grainy just, it makes my teeth burn. So I was sat there, teeth on fire, trying to talk to this girl, fucking, oh my god, I literally wanted to rip my own eyes out, and teeth at this point. It was dreadful. Sugar, last time I was saying something about ADHD or autism testing. How does it go? I haven't gotten one yet. Oh no, you were here like so long ago. Yeah, I haven't gotten any of them yet. Yeah, nothing's happened. Nothing has been put into plan. Not a single step forward has been taken with them. So I haven't gotten them yet. Oh god, like that really proves something about how little I do in my time, doesn't it? Yeah, I haven't gotten them yet. I wouldn't know. And a year ago and still not done. Shh, don't just be blindsided to it. This might be an ADHD thing. But anyway, so yeah, texture issues. Don't wow me, you pricks. You are awful. Anyway, my texture radars were going off the fucking bar, right? And then I would sit with Tatiana and we'd finished our artwork and we'd finished the like little talk thing. We had like 10 minutes before we had to go to our next lesson. So she was just sat on her phone and she was looking through Instagram. And I don't know if many of you are avid Instagram users, right? I don't know if this is a thing. You know those really specific like fucking copy and paste Instagram posts where it's like this weird skin cream thing that supposedly just like gets rid of spots. Does that make sense? It just gets rid of spots. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have seen these or like know of what I'm talking about right now, but the videos go, they rub this cream over someone's face where they've got like spots or like blackheads. They leave it, the blackheads magically disappear, and they put like a Photoshop blur over where it was there. They're very clearly fake. Like, they're not real, right? Like, they are not real. You're a bit lost. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know. Oh, are you not talking to me? All right, okay, ignore me. But yeah, your mum, yeah, exactly. They're very fake. They look like they are to just, like, grab people's attentions and go, oh, this is going to get rid of my bad skin. Let me buy them. Does that make sense? That's basically what they are. This song's way too depressing for what we're talking about now. No, don't want a sad song. But, yeah, they're basically just big frauds. So she was watching this big fraud thing, right? Big fraud thing where it gets rid of your scam. Yes, okay, your scam product. Basically just a big scam, right? She was watching one of these videos. Very clearly fake. Has been copy pasted all over her fucking Instagram feed. And she turns to me and she goes, oh man, I really want one of these. And I go, now this was my last straw. I'd coped with the year 10 crush that I'm so supposedly going to fancy right now. I've coped with the jokes about my name. I've coped with everything, right? I can't. This is it. You know how there's 3 strikes usually? This is my 3rd strike. This is it. I'm done. This is my 3rd strike. I just wanted to fucking die. Like, I honestly had been sat with this girl for probably 3 hours now, and I just didn't want to. I just sat there and I went, oh my fucking God. Yeah, no, they look really cool. Yeah, I don't know if they're real though, but they do look pretty cool. Like, I was just trying to be nice. I was really just trying to be nice. I was on my wits fucking end. I was just trying to be nice. I was like, yeah, no, they do look really cool, but I don't know if they're real, but they do look pretty cool, right? And so I just wanted to die. I literally just wanted to die. So it was great. I was having a great time. So that was my first 2 induction classes, right? So I'd spoken to one person who I just didn't like anymore. Spoken to Tatiana for the whole day, and that is it. I had socialized with nobody else, people from my secondary school, and Tatiana. This was not how I thought my day was going to go. The chat is the coolest. I do have a pretty cool chat. You guys are pretty cool. You play that Share Your Address song? Of course I can. Later though. I will later. Just pull your phone out and fake an urgent text. Now, G-Dog, I would love to. However, I was sat in the middle of a college open day, so I couldn't leave. But yeah, the lesson ended. We were going our separate ways. She was going somewhere. I was going the opposite end of the fucking college, thank God. So I walked down this hallway and I walked into my criminology class, right? And we all just stood like waiting to see where we could sit down. And on the tables, there were these individual little pieces of paper. And you had to walk into the class and sit where the paper was, right? This was the rule. You sit where there's a piece of paper on the table, right? That's how it goes. That's where you have to sit. This is like, because like, they didn't put like they didn't put pieces of paper at the back. They put them in like specific places so everyone would have like a partner and everyone was sat close to the front so the teacher could see us all. So I unknowingly sat directly smack bang at the front of the class, which I didn't realize I did, but I did, right? Like, I accidentally sat right at the front of the class and it wasn't good. Pull your phone out, say what? Ring. Oh, it's my phone. Yeah, I gotta go. I've got to go. I'm so sorry, Tatiana. Is the doctor's calling? I'm so sorry. Use my drama skills to good use here and just fucking walk. That I was tempted to. It's funny when people think they can't leave. I make it a rule that when I want to leave, I leave. Or what, when like you're in social situations? I mean, it's smart, right? But like I didn't do that because I was stuck with, I couldn't actually leave. But yeah, I walked into this criminology class and I sat unbeknowingly right at the fucking front. By myself. I had no friends in this class to talk to. Like, at this point, I wasn't by myself for any lessons. I was by myself now, and I sat at the front. And slowly, people started walking into the class and sitting next to people. Slowly, people had, like, friends to sit next to and, like, people to sit next to. And it got to the point where the class was full and no one had sat next to me yet. And I didn't feel put down by this at all. I was like, okay, I literally don't care. Like, this is probably a better situation than if I was sat next to someone who I, like, couldn't stand. Like, I didn't take this to heart at all. I sat there and I went, oh, cool, okay, I'm going to be sat by myself. I don't really care about this. I'm kind of like chill. Okay, this is fine. I'll just sit by myself, right? Then someone came in late. Right? And the only seat left was next to me. The next bit, I took to heart. The only seat left was next to me in between these 2 girls, the seat here, and then I was by myself, right? Instead of coming and sitting next to me, this person picked up the piece of paper, walked to the back of the class, and sat by themselves. They actively avoided me. And I went, wow. Right. What the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? What kind of fucking aura do I have that just people are actively avoiding me now? Now, this kid did not seem like the kind of guy I wanted to sit to. He was in full tracksuit, like he did not want to talk to me. Like, I could understand this. Maybe they're just an introvert. Yeah, well, I'm not an introvert technically. Yeah, but like, this angered me. Like, I have no problems with people actively avoiding me, but I did have a problem with this person actively avoiding me, and I took it to heart because I was like, wow, fine, okay, I'm just that avoidable. You want to go move the fucking paper that everyone else has listened to? I was very annoyed, but like, I didn't really want to speak to this kid. He was in full tracksuit, and I'll be honest, I know I said people don't look intimidating. This guy looked intimidating, so I was like, okay, fine, right? Like, it's okay. I'll sit by myself, and I sat by myself. And it was awful, and it was and it was actually really fun. I had probably more of a peaceful time. Me eating gummy bears right now, sour. Ooh, sounds yummy. It is important. The last day of college, they were like, oh, I don't want to leave without saying goodbye, and I just walked out. I wasn't by myself, but I was by myself. Shh, no, it's a real story. But anyway, you have a pink aura? Thank you. What does that mean? What does pink mean? I've always thought I had like a yellow kind of aura. You know what I mean? Like just really bright. I think if I was going to put a color to myself, I would put yellow. Just neon yellow or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be like neon. Like if I was gonna radiate a color, it needs to be like bright as possible. Like a neon pink. You know what I guess pink does work then. Maybe he was awkward about talking to his. What do you mean? Maybe so. I don't know this kid, and I'd never seen him ever again. Not a darker, maybe a maroon. If my aura is maroon, I would just choose to get rid of it. I have a really fun dream to talk about. Maybe like a very bright pink. She has a dark brown and orange aura. I'll take that, like autumnal. I'll take any color, I'll be honest. As long as it's not maroon, I'll take any color. But yeah, basically, this kid actively avoided me, and I sat by myself the whole class, and it was really uncomfortable because the whole time, right, this teacher was going, okay, now talk to the person next to you about what you think this is. And I went, there's no one next to me. Not a single person is next to me. There's no one even close to me. Because the people on the opposite end of the aisle, they were talking to their friends. The girls next to me, they knew each other and were absolute bitches, right? They almost got kicked out of the class. The people behind me, I was going to turn behind me to talk to people. So I sat there and I went, fuck, this is not fun anymore. I was fine being sat by myself. I was content with it. As soon as it was a case of like brainstorm ideas together to say to the class, and I didn't know what I was doing, I was like, fuck, shit, oh, fuck, oh, what do I do? Because I didn't know the answer to the question, and I had no one to talk it over with, and the teacher was fucking gone, right? So I sat there by myself, and I went, oh my fucking god, this is literally awful. My open day was the worst. It was not fun, and I hated it. I want to go open my curtains and see if it looks nice outside. I know that you guys are going to shout at me, and I know it's like warm, but it's because it's warm. I want to go see if it looks nice. It looks nice through my curtains. Shush, okay? Oh my god, it's so cloudy. I take it back, it looks like shit outside. I also want to go brush my, actually, do I want to brush my hair? I don't want to brush my hair. I was going to brush my hair, but I didn't want to. Shouting! Why are we shouting? Shouting! Maroon 5 sucks because of the colour, and also because of the song, right? You'll take maroon then? Go ahead. Would you rather go back to your old college or have a maroon aura? Go back to my own college any day. Any day of the week I would go back to my old college rather than radiate maroon energy. Imagine radiating maroon energy. I'd rather go back to literal hell than that. Why are we screaming, shouting, and yelling? What's going on? What's happened? But yeah, that was my day, and it was dreadful. And then I went to the college, and it was also dreadful. So I had a great time. And I was going to talk about something else, and I forgot what I was going to talk about. Uh-oh. Would you rather spend a week with Tatiana or Maroon Aura? Maroon. No offense, but like, oh my god, speaking of Tatiana, I was gonna loop it back. My old college timetable on Fridays, right? On Friday, my college timetable was get in at 8:55, have an hour and a half of art, have a 2-hour and 45-minute break. Just bear this in mind, okay? Hour and a half of art, 2-hour and 45-minute break. Actually, I don't know if it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. That makes sense now that I've said it out loud, but I could be wrong. I'll leave and take my awesome maroon energy. Would you rather go to the moon or go to Mars? Moon, 100%. I don't want to go to Mars. It'd be shit and all. The moon is so cool. But yeah, moon is rather pretty. It is, isn't it? The moon looked sick yesterday. It looked so cool. But yeah, 2.5 hour break, or however long it is, and then another hour and a half of art, and then I had a 45-minute break, and then I had a 45-minute lesson of tutor, and then I left at 4. Okay, so that was my day, 8:55 till 4, being majority, more than my lesson time, break. Like break time, right? And for most of this, I was sat by myself, which was fantastic. So that was my usual break time, right? That was my usual schedule, and during the 45-minute break, from my last art lesson to tutor, I met some of the worst people I have ever met in my fucking life during these breaks. Just some of the most, their energies are just the worst, right? Two people I met during this break. So, one of them I re-met with. So, during this break, there was only one of my friends from secondary school who was usually in this break. And usually, I would just sit by myself for 45 minutes because it was peaceful, like it was nice outside, it wasn't hot, like I could just sit with my headphones in, or I sat in the art room and I finished my artwork off. Like I usually found this break to be kind of like peaceful, right? Stars a ball of gas apparently. Yeah, they're hot. Might be a conspiracy though. I mean, aren't they just like balls of fire? I don't even know what they are. Do you feel stupid? You have to feel stupid. I think you're as dumb as a doorknob. Right. I don't understand what you're saying. Who are you even talking to? The stars, bestie. The stars. You got platinum? Woo! I don't know what that means, but congrats! But yeah, usually I would sit by myself for these 45-minute breaks, and I would have absolutely no issue with doing this, because it was peaceful. One day, I decided to sit with one of my secondary school friends, because I bumped into her at the fountain, and she was sat with someone, and at the time I couldn't realise who it was. So I went and sat with my secondary school friend. Then I realised she was sat with one and only Tatiana. I regretted everything in this moment. I regretted everything. I sat on this bench with my secondary school friend. I look to my right and Tatiana's there, and I go, fuck. I've just willingly walked back into this conversation, and I have no choice but to stay here now. And I went, oh, fuck sake. Right. Hi guys! Oh my god, yeah, woo! And I just sat on my phone, I'll be honest. I was like, yeah, I have nothing to say to each other. Because these two were talking to each other, and I was just kind of there for, like, kind of company. Like, I didn't really care too much, but it was nice to, like, be sat with someone rather than be sat fully by myself. So I sat fully by myself for a bit. Boring. Sat to them, then left to go to tutor. Another time, however, was worse. Instead of sitting by myself for 45 minutes, I went and sat with the same secondary school friends, a girl called Evie, a girl called Lucy, and they were lovely people. Well, okay, Lucy was a bit, but Evie, you want pickles? Go and get some of them, Bessie, if you could, or don't. What's your favourite UK school TV show? 4 O'Clock Club. You know the one with the fucking great theme tune? Have you ever listened to the 4 O'Clock Club theme tune before? Have any of you guys ever listened to the 4 O'Clock Club theme tune? It's 4 o'clock. Do you want me to play it for you? I'm going to play it for you. Just in case you guys don't know the 4 O'Clock theme tune, because you guys need to hear this. I don't even care. You guys need to know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? 4 O'Clock. I can't fucking spell it. And it's just too hot to handle. Oh my god, here it is. Everyone shut the fuck up with, oh Jesus Christ, I almost spilt my water everywhere. Everyone shut the fuck up with listening to the 4 O'Clock. It's so good. And it's just too hot to handle. Oh! What an excellent TV show. That's not my favorite one. It's just got the best theme tune. I would say my favorite one's probably Bad Education. But, like, that's my favorite. That one's got the best TV show. The TV tune. My favorite one is Bad Education. You hit the nail on the head. But that one's got the best theme tune. That would have been my favorite in primary school. It was on CBBC. So, like, I couldn't really be my actual favorite. But it was an excellent fucking TV show. Anyway, you want a cup of tea with some biscuits? Oh, my God. Go get some. It's an excellent plan. But anyway. Oh yeah, okay. Basically, I went to go sit with my 2 secondary school friends, and I went to go meet them in the hallway, right? And at the time, a girl called Lucy had a friend called Kai, who she'd met in one of her classes. And the only things I have heard about Kai at this point in time was that he was weird. He was really uncomfortable, and he was just like odd to be around. Merry Christmas, Big Slow, Merry Christmas. He was just like an odd guy, okay? I'd only heard negative things about this guy. So my friend had met him, and she was like, oh yeah, he like gave me he was just really like uncomfortable. He used to hug people randomly. He used to like like hug people from behind. He was very personal, touchy. Like he was a very touchy person. I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite of a touchy person. Like Kai, spelled Kai, Kai, right? So I'm the opposite. I appreciate hugs, but not from strangers. I appreciate hugs, but not from someone who I've never met before. And I'm very up for being like, I would say that physical touch is one of my love languages, right? Like, I like physical touch, but not from someone who I've met 2 seconds ago, right? So he was a really like, oh God, this is not going to be my match made in heaven, right? Like, I do not want to meet this person. But I didn't have a choice. So I went and sat with them, right? And I met Kai, and I was like, oh, fuck, shit. Touch me in a non-physical sense? I mean, no, in a physical sense. In a very physical sense, right? So I met Kai, and I was like, oh, hi, right? Like, hello. First thing he gave to me, handshake. I'm not going to bash the handshake. Bit of an uncomfortable greeting. Weird. It was a weird, I mean, I'm not going to bash anyone for giving me a handshake. It's a handshake. It's a firm greeting, right? Nice to meet you, Kai. I'm Sugar. Hiya. I think he made a joke about my name. Okay, it was less of a joke. It was more of like, oh my God, your name's Sugar? Oh my God, wow. Is it actually Sugar? And I was like, yeah, it is. I knew someone like that and they punched me in the face by accident, as you should. But yeah, I didn't want to speak to Kaya. I didn't want to associate with this man. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, fuck's sake. Here I go. I'm trapped now. So I spoke to the kid. I gave him a handshake, and I just was being like I was being really blunt with the kid, because I was like, I literally do not want to associate with you, because the only things I've heard about you is negative. I don't want this to feel like it's a mutual friendship, because it isn't. Because I'm not, like, I was being very blunt to this guy, to the point where he asked me like, oh, are you okay? Which was nice, but not even that. He was just like, oh, you're very blunt. And I was like, yeah. Yes, I am, Kai. Now get the fuck away from me, politely. So, like, he got to the point where he was, like, genuinely questioning why I was being so, like, unnecessarily blunt to this guy. But I was like, I'm not changing, like, my attitude toward this guy just because he's asked me if I'm being blunt. Yes, I am. It's on purpose, right? Like, I was being cold. I was stone-faced, not, like, interacting with this guy at all. Like, I wasn't, like, ignoring the guy. I wasn't airing the guy because he was sat in front of me, but I wasn't being kind by any way, shape, or form. I was just sat there like, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, no, it is Sugar. Like, I was just dead in the face. Like, I did not want to talk to this guy. And then we went and sat on some concrete stairs. Woo! The best place in my college to sit. Just a big load of concrete steps. It was great. I was wearing a skirt. Kai decided to sit directly underneath me. Right. Okay. Oh, that made me feel uncomfortable and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna help me from it. I mean, as you did. It was dessert. But yeah, he sat literally underneath me, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, just kill me now. Like, I'm already not talking to you, and now you're just sitting uncomfortably close to my legs, which was just weird. So I was like, oh, fuck. And then they forced me to McDonald's with them. I didn't want to go sit in the McDonald's anyway, but I was forced to. So I walked with them to McDonald's. I was walking with my friend Evie, because she's lovely. Avoiding Kai at all costs, not talking to her. Oh, at this fucking point, right? Let me just add to this. He had just handed me his phone with Snapchat open. I had been blunt as shit to this guy. Said maybe one word, maybe two, right? Maybe 2 words to this guy, which was maybe yes and hello. Handed me his phone with Snapchat open. And he went, put your username in. And I went, I can either be insanely confrontational here and say no, and just give him it and just block him a day later. And I was like, I'm gonna take the easy road out on this one, because this guy, if I don't give it to him now, he's just gonna be persistent. So I'm just gonna go fucking have it. I'm not gonna reply to you, right? Like, I don't use Snapchat anyway. I'm not a Snapchat user. I mean, I am, but like not regularly. So I was like, fine, have it. I'm not talking to you on that. Like, he handed me it with the like little search bar open as well. Search bar open with the username slot to type in. I went, oh, fine. Okay, anyway, moving along. This is a great day. Forced to McDonald's, sat at McDonald's, didn't buy anything, didn't want food, wanted to go to tutor and wanted to go home, okay? And about the report, I really should have. I was going, no, you bloody... I mean, I should have done that as well, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I was forced into McDonald's. I sat at McDonald's. I didn't eat anything. I didn't want anything. I literally sat there on my phone. I received a snap from Kai. Oh, whoop-de-woo. I'm so excited. I opened it. Do you want to know what it was? A picture of myself. The way this guy communicated was by secretly taking pictures of you and sending them back to yourself like a fucking stalker, right? You just sat in the fucking McDonald's. This guy was in the queue, snapped a quick fucking picture, sent it back to me. What the fuck? Like, I know, I was with this guy at this point, and I was like, oh, right, so he's just casually been sat there taking pictures of me, casually in the fucking McDonald's line, without telling me that he's now just snapped a pic of me in the fucking McDonald's. What is going on? It was very strange, and I opened this, and I was a bit, like, gobsmacked, and I went... Right, so I blocked him. Oh my god, no, I didn't. I actually didn't. I left him, and I just kind of forgot that I had him, and I went to tutor, and I went home, yada, 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 right? And I forgot that I had him on Snapchat entirely. The next day, he sent me another snap. I was like, I swear to God, if this is a picture of my front door, I'm going to shit myself. It wasn't. He said hello. And I said, right. He didn't even add a funny caption. No, it was just a picture of my fucking face, and it was weird. I found stuff like that funny when you know the person. Yeah, I met the person 5 minutes ago, and he sat there going... in the fucking McDonald's line like a weirdo. It made me feel really uncomfortable. And he did this to everyone. Okay, so before we left the McDonald's, right, obviously because he's a really touchy person, he hugged my friend bum behind, right? And my friend, like, did not like this guy. She found him really uncomfortable. And as a bitch, I could smell, honestly, I wouldn't doubt him. But yeah, he hugged my friend from behind. And I was like, do you want him to do that? Because it's really weird. And she was like, no, I find it a little bit uncomfortable. And I was like, why don't you just say or like move away from him? She's like, I can't. He literally just comes up behind me and hugs me. And I was like, okay, that's weird as shit. Which is why I was like, I do not want to associate with this guy. Because I don't want to get to a level of like comfortableness where he thinks it's okay to do that to me. Because I will just go like that. Honestly, no fear in it. Because like, I was like, I don't want to get on this level of like mutualness that he comes and hugs me from behind when I'm like by myself. I was like, no, this is not happening. I'm not interacting with this guy, right? And before we left the McDonald's, remember last week when we were talking about screaming? No? Maybe? I don't know. But before we left the McDonald's, right? He hugged my friend, he hugged my other friend, and then he walked towards me. And I went, uh-oh. 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 And I... as mean as I fucking could, took a step backwards. So imagine he's stepped towards, I'm stood here with my friend, I want to go to tutor, right? He took a step towards me after he's just hugged everyone else, obviously wanting to come and hug me, and I just took a big old step back. I went, no, 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 nope. Not happening. I'm not doing this. You're not hugging me. I don't care if I literally look like the meanest person in the world right now. You're not wrapping your arms around me. You can piss the fuck off, right? You can get the fuck... Oh, I do remember when we were talking about screaming. I do remember it now. It would have been a good time to practice screaming. But yeah, he walked towards me as if to hug me. And I think he like ever so slightly had his arms out. I took a big old step back and I turned and I walked. I was like, I'm not, okay? And I never spoke to him ever again. But he snapped me. He said hello. And I snapped him back for the lols, just to see what he said, right? And I said hello back. Second question, are you a lesbian? Well, hello, Kai. Nice to meet you too. The two words I've said to you is hi, hello, stepped backwards from a hug. Hey, sugar, are you a lesbian? Right. Right. What a normal thing to just blunt ass. And I think I just ignored him at this point because I honestly, I was just like, oh fucking hell, I'm not dealing with this guy. So then I blocked him and it was great. And then my friend didn't become friends with him because they realized how problematic he was, finally. So that was my experience with my college. So it was really great. He was never seen again, and he was never seen again, luckily. I had another experience where I randomly spoke to someone, right? Bro's an abomination, I fucking know, right? This guy's dead. No, he still goes to my college. I saw him frequently, and in fact he got a girlfriend. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure he probably blackmailed her, but he stayed in the college and like he didn't go anywhere and he was weird. He sounds cute. Can I get a snap? Oh my god, yeah. But another time I randomly met someone. I was sat by the bus, right, and I was with my two friends, and I was with my two friends, right, and my two friends sat together on the bus, and there were other seats. So I went and sat by some random person who I didn't expect to talk to. I didn't like, because no good is dead to refusing my host. Obviously, honestly, no one has ever refused a hug from Kai. You must be a lesbian. It was probably his mindset, honestly. And then I blocked him and never spoke to him ever again, which was nice. Gunpoint. You never know. But yeah, I sat next to this guy on the bus, right? And I noticed that he had a lanyard on, and I was like, okay, so he's a student, this is chill. Like, I wasn't sat next to some stranger, I was just sat next to someone who else who goes to my college, right? And I was fully expecting just to have this bus ride in silence, not talking to anyone. And then this guy started talking to me, and I was like, oh, brave? Why the fuck not? I'll reply, okay? So I replied, and for the whole rest of the bus journey, we were just sat casually talking to each other, which I had no issue with. It was a really dull conversation. Like, this was maybe the second week of school, and like I was just casually randomly talking to this kid who I'd never met before on the fucking bus, right? My friends were looking at me the whole time like, what the fuck is Sugar doing? She talking to some random stranger on the bus. He was just like, hi, and I was like, oh shit, hi. He was like, oh, this day's gonna be so boring. My timetable's so boring. I was like, yeah, my timetable was really bad too. Like the classic college talk of like, oh, what subjects are you doing? I'm doing these subjects. Oh, they sound difficult. Yeah, they do. What subjects are you doing? I'm doing these subjects. Oh, I'm really bad at maths. They're like really boring college talk. Like we have nothing in common. And then he added me on Snap. The classic move, right? And I added him back because I was like, oh, this seems nice enough. And again, it's easier to just go, yes, have it, right? Just have my fucking Snapchat and I'm probably never going to talk to you ever again. It is the easiest way to go about it, okay? Leave me alone, right? Just leave me alone. I promise you it is the easiest way to go about it. If you just say yes and then block them. Just say yes and block them. If you find one puppet on the girls on the buses talk to you, I didn't initiate the conversation, I just spoke back. Because I know you were meant to be able to be a streamer, what people just talk to me constantly. It's scary, right? So I just started talking to this person, yada yada, got off the bus, I walked away from them because I was like, oh, okay, I don't really want to talk to them anymore, I want to talk to my friends now. Then they messaged me on Snapchat, and I hate to say it, I did not carry on this conversation. Do I feel guilty? A little bit, a tiny bit. But I'll let you know why I didn't carry on this conversation. The first message this guy sent to me was aloha. Now, if this isn't the biggest red flag, now this could be a me thing, and this is probably a me thing. This is probably me being super judgmental and not a very nice person. But if your first message to me is aloha, then I'm sorry. I can't do it. I just can't. I tried my best to carry on this conversation, but he went aloha, I was like, oh, hi, and I just couldn't, right? I just fucking couldn't. I really tried. Hi, hello Layla, welcome on in. You got paid £220 for being diagnosed with severe asthma. Oh my god. Seriously, oh my god. I hope you're okay though. But yeah, aloha was the first message I got. Now, I do feel a bit guilty for not carrying on and talking to this person, but at the same time, I really don't feel guilty at all, and I'm very peaceful with the fact that I never spoke to this guy ever again. I saw him loads everywhere, right? I saw him in lots of places. I saw him loads just like in the corridors and stuff, and we both like made eye contact, and I probably smiled being the nice person that I am, but like, aloha was a big red flag for me, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm never going to talk to this guy ever again. I had a lot of weird experiences where I just talk to people randomly and then never talk to them again in college, which I kind of hope doesn't happen. I kind of hope that I actually make friends next time who aren't really weird. Would chow have been better? No, nothing would be better. Just say hello. You know what I mean? I have no issue with aloha, but I also kind of do. Better than yeehaw. It is better than that. How's Keen? Honestly, I've got no fucking clue. The last snap he sent me, he looked really enthusiastic. We almost lost our streak, and I genuinely almost cried, because bear this in mind, for the people who don't know, for the context, Keen is some random kid from my secondary school who I did have a crush on for a solid half a year. I never spoke to him in secondary school. As soon as we were out at secondary school, he messages me, Happy Christmas, on Christmas Day. I message him back, he messages me back. We now have, I'll count you the number. I don't think it makes sense anymore number-wise. I think the maths got broken and I'm not really sure what happened, but I'll read you the number of how many days we've been talking to each other consecutively. 185 days. Me and Keen have been snapping each other back and forth and we have not said a word. So that's how Keen is. I still haven't spoken to this guy, but if we lost our streak, this all would have been for nothing, okay? Because I plan on just ignoring him after Christmas, getting to a year, and then never speaking to him ever again. Show us the dogs? I will do. I will do. I got to reach them first. Oh, and the pig? Do I have to show you the pig? I can't really be bothered. Fine. I don't know where he is. He's hidden. He's buried. Here he is. He looks so full of joy. Does he not? I think he does. I can't reach. Right. Oh, God. Right, okay, here he is. I lost a 567 day streak, and to be honest, it wasn't so bad. I only cried for like 20 minutes. I don't care about streaks. I only care about my streak with Keen because it means a lot to me. No, it's because I just want to get to a year purely for myself. And that is literally it. Once a guy I saw in a restaurant asked me for my snap, and the first thing he said was "Let me hi" in Arabic, and being blocked it. Fair enough. But look, this is the pig. These are the dogs. They're very warm. They've been a bit neglected recently because of how warm everything is. Sleeping currently is like sleeping in fucking lava, right? It's so unpleasant. Sleeping right now is grim and I hate it. So these guys have been getting neglected because I've just not been touching them because of how warm it is. And this guy never gets, just always is neglected. So there they are. Lenny hasn't been neglected though. Lenny's been getting lots of love. Just the rest of them have been because they're too warm, right? They're like uncomfortably warm. Oh my God, I haven't even told you about my days. I never did like a catch up, right? What's my snap score? I don't fucking know, like 100,000 and something. Should you want me to give it to you number by number? 138,971. Now this is not because of my recent years, it's because I've had Snapchat since year 7 and I used to spam people every single day. Mine goes up by 1 a day and that's when I talk to Keith. So, no, look, he landed. Leave him alone. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the rest of my weird stranger stories from college, and then I'll get on to what I actually did with my last week, which on the days which I didn't like stream and stuff. But basically, I've spoken about this story lots, but I got approached by a group of Christians who tried to get me to go to their church service. So that happened. I would love to tell you guys the story about this, but I feel like you've heard the story about this a lot. I feel like I've told this story frequently on stream about being approached by a group of random Christian people. Have I told this story enough? Because I feel like I've told this story enough. I mean, I'm happy to tell it again. It's just, do you want me to tell it again or should I just leave it? Because I have said it quite a fair amount of times. Just say you're a Satanist? I should have. I have a giant alligator. The plan was to sleep with an alligator and touch a bribe. But hugging a fluffy thing in 30-degree vet. Yeah, exactly. So this is why you know what I mean? Are we going to sing Christmas carols? In Christmas, bestie. In Christmas. But yeah, I got approached by a bunch of Christian people. And then on my first ever day of college, I was thinking about how I got through my first day of college. Literally today, right? Because my first day of college timetable meant that I had an hour break completely by myself. But my first session of like college ever, I had a criminology class, and the girl next to me, I sat and I spoke to her really nice, and we were like became really good friends, and we spent like 15 minutes of a break together, and then she had to go to her lesson. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to be by myself. So I helped her get her ID picture taken, and we bumped into this other girl called Matilda, right? And Matilda had come from really far away, had like nobody to talk to, and I accidentally had like a whole break spent with this girl who I'd never spoken to before. So that's kind of what I'm hoping happens in my new college, is that I just kind of accidentally bump into someone. I haven't spoken to Matilda since, because she just stopped showing up, right? Like, I used to spend some breaks with her, and then I never spoke to her ever again because she just disappeared. But, this is how I got through my first ever day of college, not by myself. I spoke to some random girl called Matilda, and I never spoke to random people ever again after that. So that was great. It was really good. When Christian people get all pissy about churches and Jesus, I just say I'm a Satanist, yeah. I start growling, as you should, bestie. The weather is 65, yeah, but like, it's hot, so shush, right? But yeah, I spoke to some random girl. Anyway, back onto what I was saying before. What was I saying before? Oh my God, yeah, right. So, because it's been hot recently, I don't deal with the heat very well. I didn't dress appropriately for the heat any days. I've just been cooking in the fucking heat. It's been really hot, okay? Celsius? Jesus Christ. How are you not melting into a puddle? Wow, I congratulate you, my friend, because I've had a fan on this entire time and I'm still fucking sweltering hot. Round of applause to Layla, everyone. Holy shit. But anyway, I don't deal with the heat very well. I'm a very against heat kind of person. I think my stream title emulates my hate for the heat enough. I'm going to fight the sun and I'm going to win. So, I don't like it. However, the sun got made a lot worse yesterday because I have 2 human-sized fucking dogs, right? My dogs are human-sized. They're big, they're heavy, they're big and they're heavy, and it's awful and it's disgusting and I hate it. Higher than the highest recorded temperature. Well. Maybe it's not that then. But yeah, my dogs are big. My dogs are huge and they're uncomfortable and they're awful. And my dogs, when they hug you, they put as much pressure on you as possible. So imagine you're melting like it's a fucking oven, right? And then a huge human-like furry... Imagine a bear come and sits next to you and puts all of its pressure onto you. Terrible, right? So my dog came and led on me, and he led on my arm, right? And when he got up, my arm started violently itching. Like, I had mosquito bites all over my fucking arm, right? Like, itching to shit. And I was like, oh, this is strange and a unique sensation that should not be happening. This is not good, I don't think. What the fuck is going on with my arm? And I kind of sat for a bit, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just the heat. And because my dog's fur had been on my arm, maybe it's just the heat, right? Maybe it's just, like... I'm reacting to, like, my arm getting squashed and it being hot. And my arm just was itching to the fucking head. Like, it was really itchy. And I was like, okay, this really isn't good. So I was just sat kind of, like, looking at my arm. And I was like, oh, right, okay. This doesn't feel good, but I'm sure I'll be fine. So I left it and I carried on sitting. I looked at my arm again. And my arm got covered in bumps. Like, fucking to the fucking brim. Like, this whole part of my arm was just covered in little red dots. And I was like, fuck. What the fuck has happened to me? Like, this isn't a normal thing anymore. The itching made sense. The bumps now feel like a bad thing has happened to my arm. And I looked at my arm and I went, huh. I don't think this is supposed to happen. So I had some sort of reaction to my dog's fur, right? Something happened that, like, made my arm react really, really funny to my dog, and it was really uncomfortable. And I went to my dad, I was like, Dad, look, my arm's covered in bumps, what do I do? And he was like, oh, I'm sure it's just like the heat or like something in the foot. And I was just southern, like, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. And it went away quite swiftly, so I kind of just did ignore it. He was like, maybe you're allergic. And I was like, I don't think it is, but like, I don't know what it is. It was just really funny. So I had some really weird reaction to my dog's fur yesterday, which is great. And then also yesterday, I took pictures with my stepmom, which you can see. Oh my God, I don't even know if you can see them anymore. You may be able to see them on my Instagram if you do ! Insta. They are on my story. I'm very sorry. They all goes on my story. I don't post anything. But ! Insta, bestie. And I think you can maybe, possibly maybe see the pictures of me. I don't know yet, but it's me surrounded by daisies, so it's right. You can see the pictures of me. I was right. ! Insta, everybody, and you can see them. I would put it on the screen, but I don't have it like on my thing. Shall I see if I can try and find it somehow? I think I have it on like a Discord somewhere. Let me see if I can find it for you. Can I like open it in original? I can. Okay, I can show it to you. You don't have to go on my Instagram if you don't feel like it. But anyway, you still should. Look. Oh, wrong one. Tis be me, everyone. Tis be me surrounded by daisies. Now, I look so tired in this. Now, bear this in mind, right? This wasn't for anything. This wasn't for, like, anything in particular. I didn't need to, like, model for this for anything. My stepmom was testing out how to do a photography technique or something like. I don't know. I can probably just put it on the screen without it being like an image. Hang on. Why do you not post that? I did on my story. I didn't want it on my actual post because I don't like it that much. I just wanted you to show you guys. I don't like it that much. You saw it? Yeah, I mean, if it's on my Instagram story, then probably. But yeah, I don't love it that much. It's just I look super tired. But yeah, I wasn't posing for anything in particular. She just said, Sugar, look at the fence. I need to try and figure out a photography thing. And I went, okay. And I looked at the fence. And that was it. Too much hassle to see stories. Oh, I'm so sorry. I won't start posting more. I like stories because they're not permanent. They're much more fun. But yeah, that's me, everyone. That's what I did yesterday. I just had to stand and look at a fence, and then, oh wow, I looked like that. I was so tired yesterday. It was so warm. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I don't really have any other stories from what I did yesterday. It was very like nothing. It was a lot of nothing. Anyway, back to a different topic that I was going to talk about earlier, but I forgot to talk about earlier. My dream from yesterday night was some fucked up shit. It wasn't Myriad, so I didn't know who it was. I swear it is. What way was I looking? Or maybe it isn't, I don't know. But yeah, basically, my dream was some fucked up shit, right? My dream was fucked. Recently, I've been watching a lot of videos called How to Escape, or how to, like, beat this certain horror movie. Now, I hate horror movies. I've not seen a single horror movie in my life, whether it be psychological or just, like, jump scare. I've never watched a horror movie in my life. Bear that in mind. Horror is not my genre. My anxiety peaks, my adrenaline peaks, and I just feel really uncomfortable and awful. I don't want to make myself more nervous than I already am as a person. So horror movies are not my thing. And you can call me a pussy all you want. I don't care. I'm not watching a horror movie. I refuse. However, these videos are like my shit recently. I love these videos. Like, I don't even know who they're made by. I would love to show you who they're made by. I honestly don't know. But it's called, like, How to Beat This Certain Horror Movie. And I've been watching these for, like, I've been spam watching these. So, I love those. They're so much fun, aren't they? There's, like, How to Beat, or, like, How to Beat, like, Midsummer. I like that one. And it shows you, like, how to escape this situation and, like, how to, like, logically go about horror movies to, like, defeat them. I love those so much, and I find them so cool. I've been watching, I don't know who that is personally. I hate jump scares, but I thought my fear of horror, and I watched 26 movies alone. Wow. Hi, Brooke. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. How are you? Hello. I like your username, Brooke. I like it. Anyway. So, aloha! But no, basically, I don't like horror, but that is, like, the genre of YouTube video I've been watching recently. The, like, how to beat certain horror game. And the most recent one I watched was How to Defeat the Cube, right? I didn't finish watching it entirely, but I watched, like, a decent amount of it while I was doing Minecraft parkour, right? And, my dream, I feel like, may be slightly impacted by the fact that I've been watching all of these horror videos, because my dream last night was fucked. Now I have weird dreams and I sleepwalk regularly. Well, not anymore, but, like, sleepwalking isn't, like, a weird thing for me to do. I definitely do sleepwalk, right? The cube is such a mindfuck. I didn't finish. Sorry. No, you don't need to say sorry. But yeah, my dreams are weird. Wendigoon? I see. Okay, I know who you're talking about. I really like them as well. They're very interesting. They do the iceberg videos, right? I've watched, like, all of those videos extensively. But, you missed a page. What page did you miss? Sleepwalking is scary? Yeah, I know, right? Sleepwalking's bad. But yeah, my dream is fucked. So I've been watching all these horror videos, and, like, my dreams are weird, but not, like, scary weird. I don't have nightmares. They're very mundane usually if I sleepwalk. Like, it's not like a weird thing that happens, right? Like, it's not at all something that's strange. It's not like a go downstairs, pretend I'm doing this, like, pretend someone's there. Like, my last sleepwalk was I covered up a fake spider or something like that, which was honestly one of the scariest ones. The other one, I'm, like, on a cool, right? So it's not, like, big dramatic things. It's just really strange, mundane situations where I need to, like, cover something or something like that. It's really weird, and it's not, like, huge, but, like, it will just lead me to do one small action and then go back to sleep, right? Like, I'm not unlocking the door and walking. Like, I'm just, like, doing really strange shit. This is irrelevant anyway. But my dream today, it was some weird ass fucking, like, horror movie kind of situation where there were loads of people in, like, these, like, locked container kind of thing. Now, I don't remember this dream very well because I honestly chose not to remember it because it ends in me getting shot. Right? Okay? So let me just clarify this. This dream ends with me getting fucking shot. What? This is so weird already. So, everyone's in these, like, weird box thingies, right? And everyone's sat in these boxes, and if you, like, go out of line, you get killed. They're, like, it's not, like, a good... But, like, I honestly cannot describe to you how fucked up this is. But, like, everyone's in these box things, and, like, I really cannot describe this, but everyone's in, like, these, like, cubes, like, kind of, like, coffin, like, stuck in these container things, and I was out of a box for some reason. I got into like this new box. They were in like rows. It was like an auditorium kind of deal, or like a swimming pool. You know how swimming pools have like the chairs around them, and then you can look into the swimming pool from like all angles. It's kind of like that, and then there was like a middle area. I shit you not, my dream got worse. Like, if this is bad, it gets worse, right? So, everyone's in these, like, weird box things, and if you even, like, step out of line, you die. Like, you're dead. This is it. This is the end of you. But, like, I don't even know what the aim is. I think the aim is to try and be the last person to survive, or something like that. I don't know. But, like, to get to the surviving, you just have to face being, like, tortured and shit. My dream was weird as shit yesterday. It was like horrifyingly weird. It was so in detail. It's like a fucking saw trap. It was weird, right? So everyone's stuck in these boxes, and someone tried to like sneak me their watch, and everyone's like, no, stop moving and stuff like that, to like try and hide shit under stuff. And then it got even worse, because this I wasn't myself this entire dream. I was kind of like everywhere in like different people's perspectives the entire time. And then I was in this room thing, and there was this man who just had like a blunt knife and was just like, they called themselves the Butcher, right? And they were just like trying to like, they were just like ever so slightly harming people. It was so weird. I honestly cannot describe to you how weird this was. And then, to make it even fucking worse, right, there's people getting like tortured left, right, so everyone's stuck in these boxes, you know, like die and shit. There's this, someone got trapped in a room, right, and they got like, their legs were underneath something, and their head was looking into this room where someone was stood in this room, and it was a young child, and don't laugh at me, the butcher came in, right, like, wanting to like harm the child. Okay, this is so weird. My camera froze in a really okay, we're just gonna move that. Shush, you didn't see anything. Right. No, because now the camera's gonna be all wobbly. Oh shit, I didn't realise. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't realise my no, don't bring that back. Maybe lay off the horror videos? No, refuse to. Anyway, eyes are closed. Good. You can open them now. I'm back now. The camera didn't go all funny either, so that's lucky. But anyway, so I got like stuck in this like box thing, and in this box room, this kid was like laughing and shit, and he was like, no, because the pig is coming. It gets worse, I promise you. Pig is coming, and the pig, right, it was just a pig, right? Like, there's nothing weird about the pig, but the pig, the intensity of the pig got chosen by a spinning wheel. So, like, depending on how strong this pig was going to be, is depending on what the spinning wheel landed. So, the torturer and this child got stuck in this, like, pen thing, and the wheel got spun, and this pig came and attacked them both, and they both died, right? This pig was, like, on the strongest it could possibly be. And then the dream ended with me willingly getting shot. What a weird way to end a dream. What a weird way to end a dream. Like, willingly as well. Like, I didn't step out of line. The dream ended with me willingly getting shot. It was not a fun dream to wake up to. It really wasn't. Like, I shit you not. Usually when you die in dreams, it's not intentional. It's not an intentional act of choice, really. It's not really it's not a choiceful thing. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I remember walking out with someone and just going, kill us. And what? It's such a weird way to end the dream, but that was my dream, and I died at the end of it. I got shot, and I remember still having consciousness and like being like a kind of ghost thing, and like trying to convince everyone else to come out and get shot as well because it's easier. I don't really know. It was really weird, and I hated it. So that's how I woke up being the Butcher the spinning wheel. Don't shush. You're talking about lucid dreams, but I missed it. There's a 9-hour iceberg video. I'm halfway through it. I don't think I'm through that, but I started watching it. What else have you guys seeing? Where else are we reading? I want to try lucid dreaming. Every lucid dream I've had have been terrifying. Lucid dreams I have all the time, and it's like, I've never had lucid dream before. I don't want to have a lucid dream considering my fucking dreams. Hi, Jax. Oh my god, welcome on in. Better than your movie descriptions? Maybe I should just take inspiration from my dreams then as movie inspirations. The pig represents your fear of the unknown. The pig wasn't even in the dream for half the time. I didn't even get killed by the pig. Some random fucking kid did. And then also, the pig, after it killed everyone, fucking exploded, right? The pig exploded. This whole ass, really strong, like, basically like a bull, right? Exploded. I forgot to mention that part. It exploded. What? It was a really weird dream, and I really hated it, and it was just not fun, and I really hope that I don't have a dream like that again, because I don't want a part 2 to this. I didn't, you know, it wasn't one of those dreams where I fall asleep to carry it on. I woke up and I was wide awake, right? It was really strange. It went kablamo, it did, it went bang, just like that. It was awful. No, but sleep paralysis is one of the scariest shits you can experience. I'm so glad I've never experienced that before. It sounds genuinely hard. I feel like really sorry for the people who have it like constantly. It's terrifying. Butcher cubes, pigs, and exploding spinning wheel. Yeah, just like that. That was my dream, and it was awful, and I hated it. You know what I fell asleep to as well? I fell asleep to Dave's Walks. Dave's Walk has cursed me. Do you want to know what Dave's Walk is, everyone? One of my favorite YouTubers ever. You want to know what he does? He first person walks through things. Not scary things. Bear this in mind. You know, I was watching a peaceful video to go to bed to. I was going to watch like a Jack Manifold VOD or something. But no, I decided I would have walking noises as my little ambience. It was that or it was brown noise, right? And I chose Dave's Walks. I'll show you the video I watched actually. I'll give you context to what I fall asleep with. Dave's Walks. He's one of my favourite YouTubers. He just walks through like aesthetically pleasing. I've spoken about Dave's Walks before on stream. But if you guys ever need something to watch on Dave's Walk, I'll show you what Dave's Walk is. I'll show you. Oh, sorry, there's an advert. Just ignore it. You won't know. I once dreamt that I was poor and I was going with Smooth and he was oh, Jesus. Right. Another walking. Leave my walking noises alone. What do you have against walking noises? I couldn't even hear the walking noises. I had my volume on the lowest possible thing ever. I just wanted like nice noises. I kind of wish I went with brown noise now that I had this weird ass dream. But anyway, this is Dave's Walks. I'll show you all Dave. This is Dave's Walks, everyone. As you can see, this was the video I fell asleep to. He literally, oh, shush, just ignore that. He walks through the countryside. Oh, fuck, just ignore that. He walks through the countryside. Do you see? That's it. That's all he does. All you can hear is lovely walks, and this is his whole channel, okay? You can see I'm subscribed. That's all he does. He just walks through shit. This is his whole channel. He walks, okay? That's Dave's Walks, everyone. I love him. I love Dave's Walks. I love it. So I watch Dave's Walks constantly. So that's what I fell asleep to. A lovely, nice, peaceful video of someone walking through a forest. And I somehow had one of the most horrifying dreams I had ever had in my life, which was great. I watched Matt's Walks for a while, but got bored. He died or stopped doing it. Is Matt's Walk a thing? Is that a thing, Matt's Walks? I want to know Matt's Walks. Is that an actual thing, or are you shitting me? I'm looking it up, and if you're joking me, I'm going to be really upset. Is it? Oh my god, it's a real thing? It's a real thing. See, I love the middle-aged or probably old men who just go for walks. I love them. My second favourite channel is a channel called Walk with Tim. And Walk with Tim, he goes into beaches and he rates them all. And he goes, this is the worst rated Butlins in the UK. I'm gonna rank it, and I really like watching them. And I don't know why. I'll be honest, they are probably the least entertaining videos I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you, Walk with Tim, he's not that much of an energetic, charismatic guy at all, right? But Walk with Tim has my full attention when he's on my iPad screen. I'm hooked. All he's doing is saying, guys, these bed sheets are a bit dirty. These this ride looks a bit unkept. Can you see the mold on the ceiling? That's all he says, right? He's very uncharismatic, but I am hooked. I am absolutely hooked. What are we talking about? My weird dreams and my weird YouTube habits. Sounds like a post-apocalyptic version of Wheel of Fortune. It sounds dreadful, doesn't it? Wow, that sentence is and. What did I say? Did I say something? What did I say? Another VIP. Welcome on in, Deaf Diaries. By the way, happy Monday, my friend. But yeah, Walks with Tim, everyone. If you want Butlins review, watch him. He's really great. He does lots of reviews of pontins. He goes to beaches and rates them. Well, that's what he does. That's what he does. He goes to the beach and he went on a boat ride in his last video. I keep up with this fucking man, right? Like I keep up with his videos daily. Whenever Walks with Tim uploads his new YouTube video, I am there. I am his biggest fan, right? I don't even know how many subscribers he has. Let me show you Walk with Tim. I'm not going to show you Walk with Tim. But he posted a video yesterday. Do you want to know when I watched it? Yesterday. On the fucking day, hour after he posted it. Do you want to know what it's called? Worst rated seaside resort in the UK. Visit Skegness. I watched a Skegness resort just because he posted it. I have no plans in my life to go to Skegness, the seaside town, right? But I'll be honest with you, Walks with Tim has convinced me to go to Skegness now because Skegness looks great. Skegness looks really great, okay? And it has a boat ride, and I think I might go to Skegness now because of Walks with Tim. Because of Tim and how he walks. Oh, not Walks with Tim. Walk with Me Tim. I love him a lot, okay? And this is what I watch on YouTube. Is that or horror movies? Horror movies or Walk with Me Tim or Dave's Walks. Just like the middle-aged men walk in places. Leave me alone, okay? I enjoy it a lot. Can we watch Salad Fingers? We can't, no. Not this stream, but another stream we can. Did we watch it on stream once and I like horrified everyone? We can watch it a different stream, not this stream though, Marta. If you're gonna be here another time, then happily I will, but not now. Marta is top tier. Oh, Marta is great. That is fantastic. But yeah. That's my YouTube. That's actually all I watch on YouTube. Skegness is somehow an onomatopoeia for how shit it is. I mean, I know it being shit doesn't make a noise. But if it did make a it doesn't make a noise, but if it did make a noise, it would be Skegness. Ah, I see. Okay, I get it now. It would be. I mean, he really convinced me that Skegness is a nice place to go. I didn't even know that Skegness existed, but it has a boat ride, and it has a pleasure beach, which is weird, and it has a walkway, it has loads of ice cream shops. This is what he said. He said, guys, there's got loads of ice cream shops here. To be honest, did have to stop the video halfway through because I almost fell asleep. But this was at like 1 a.m, so it's not Walk With Me Tim's fault, it's my fault, okay? Because my attention span's really low. And as I said, he's not a charismatic guy, but I still have watched every single one of his videos. Every single one. We watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. We did. I remember when we listened to Kay's Cooking and Salad Things on VC. They were the time of my life then. They were great fun. They were really, really fun. I remember, just don't go to Unpleasant Beach. What if I want to? I'm gonna vlog going to Skegness. Skegness vlog is going to be my first ever YouTube video. I'm gonna do a Skegness vlog, and I'm just gonna copy Walk With Me Tim's exact footpath the entire time. That's it. That's what it's gonna be. I've been Skegness, and it's been trying to be the UK version of Las Vegas. Oh Jesus! I mean, it made it look quite nice. I'll be honest with you. There's a fountain, and it's got a fisherman on it. I paid attention to this man's videos. Okay, I paid attention. There's a place called Papa's, and it's a fish and chip restaurant. I shit you not, I know Skegness like the back of my fucking hand now. Have I ever been there? No. Did I know it existed before yesterday night? No. But I want to go there now. He's a convincing guy, Walk With Me Tim, because usually he's quite a negative person. He was quite positive about Skegness. He was very positive about Skegness. She was in VC once. No, I'd never do such a thing. Matt, don't tell them. I swear to God, I've spent hours on stream to get you all to watch Kay's Cooking. As you should. Beach field trip. Guys, should we all go to Skegness together? Do you guys want to go to Skegness to me? Fuck, I heard nothing. No, I've never been on VC before. I would never, ever VC anyone. Disgraceful. Do you want to go to Skegness together? Fuck Flamingo Land. We can go to Skegness together. Cheers, everybody, by the way. I took 4 mouthfuls, that counts for both of you, because my water's lukewarm and I'm not doing any more than that. Sorry I'm sick that day. G-Dog, why don't you want to come to Skegness with us? G-Dog, what have you got against Skegness? What is it? What? I don't think you're sick that day. I don't think you can plan sick days. I think you're coming to Skegness with us, actually. I don't think you can get out of this. We'll replan the day, okay? If you're sick that day, we'll postpone it until you can come to Skegness with us. Why can't any of you come to Skegness with me? Is it me? Like, why don't you want to come to Skegness with me? You'll come? Good. Yeah, good. Disgraceful. All of you don't come to Skegness, you guys are gonna be missing out. I'm gonna do my first ever meet and greet in Skegness, okay? Not like anywhere near me. I don't even know where Skegness is on the fucking map. I don't even know. How do you get to England? I'll fly you out so you can come to Skegness. Don't worry, I'll fly both of you out so I'm gonna look up Skegness so I can actually see where it is. Where is Skegness? I don't even know where it is. I'm just kind of assuming that it's like, where is it? Oh, is it up north? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, it's not, like, super up north way, but, like, it is. Huh. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna go to Skegness anymore. Deal? Okay, no, okay, we're going to Skegness, okay? I take it back, we're gonna go to Skegness together. Yeah, okay. Group trip to Skegness. This is the plans, we're all going to Skegness. You'll fund the trip? Awesome, we're going to Skegness. Skegness to Great Yarmouth is like 40 minutes. Oh, perfect, then we could go to Joyland together. Yeah, awesome. Guys, we're going to go on a day trip to Skegness, and then we're going to go to Joyland, and we're going to go on the snails ride, okay? And this is the plan. I think this is a perfect idea. I think this is great. So, anyway, that's my weird YouTube habits and my weird dream. Not really sure how we planned this trip to Skegness through this, but this is how it happened. But yeah, I fell asleep, I had a weird ass fucking dream, and then I woke up and it was awful and I was terrible and I was like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking dream? And I got shot, so it was great. So that was my dream. It was really strange. I really didn't like it. And I woke up in the morning and I kind of did nothing for this whole day. What is Skegness? It's a place in the UK, bestie. Don't worry. I'm not whisking you away to some weird place. I mean, it is a weird place. It's Skegness, but it is just a place in the UK. Specifically, a beach. So we're going to Skegness. We're going to go to Pleasureland together. Pleasureland? Not Pleasureland. Pleasure Beach. This doesn't sound any better, but still. Me and Big Sim just booked a coach on the 3rd of November. I don't want that to be my birthday party. No offense, you guys, but I'm not having my birthday in Skegness. I'll miss out if it's on my birthday. Oh yeah, we can go on the 17th, but not my birthday. I'm not having a birthday trip to Skegness with you guys. I'm not having my 18th birthday be spent in Skegness with a bunch of strangers. No, I'm sure it sounds like a lovely day out. I'm sure it sounds like a great day out, but no. No, I'm not going to Skegness on my 18th with a bunch of strangers. That doesn't sound like my ideal kind of day. Want to lucid dream? I don't know how to. My friend always used to lucid dream and she used to tell me about it, and I never understood what she was saying. I just sleepwalk, which is basically just the same. November, the weather will be nice. It will be lovely. Yeah, it can be all cold and like probably damp. Yeah, let's go to the cold, damp beach in Skegness together for my 18th birthday. Wait, what are we waiting for? Like the hit song. What are we waiting for? It's not we, it's what are you, isn't it? I was close enough. What are you waiting for? Who's that sung by? Is that Ellie Goulding? I feel like it's Ellie Goulding. What if I get you lollipops? Right, well that doesn't sound weird at all. What if you get me lollipops? I understand I said my heart can be won over by lollipops. You do have to understand how problematic that sounds, Big Slim. No, I get it. I have said multiple times that my heart can be won over by lollipops. However, if you guys offer me lollipops to get to a place, you really do have to understand how controversial that sounds, okay? Like, my heart can be won over by lollipops, and honestly, I would probably take them and go to Skegness with you if you offered me lollipops. However, you do have to understand the connotations of what you were saying now, because it does sound bad. Are we actually going? No. We're not going to Skegness together. Sorry to break you guys' hearts. I mean, you guys feel free to go to Skegness, but we're not going to Skegness together. They'll be the powdery ones. I'm not fucking going then. I'm not going to you guys' shit little powdery lollipops shitty beach to Skegness if you're offering me powdery lollipops. No. I want fall so much. I hate summer. It's awful, isn't it? I want autumn. I want it. He said something about me a day trip and it's going around the capital of my state. It's fucking massive. For me, a day trip is going around my capital of my... Oh, I see. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, a day trip for me is like, I mean, I guess it depends, like, how long you stay in the place. I don't know, though. But yeah, I agree. Fuck the summer. It's dreadful. I mean, like, I'm gonna try and make use of the summer. I'm now that I've got more summer clothes, my plan is to actually leave my house more. Because honestly, my one issue was, like, I have nothing to wear, so I literally cannot leave my house without melting to, like, shit. Like, this is the only reason I really haven't been going out. And I understand it's a shitty excuse because, like... No, it isn't a shitty excuse. I don't have summer clothes. Like, I really, really don't. And this was not, like, an overstatement. I didn't. Until I had that white dress, I did not own, like, proper summer clothes. Because the other white dress I own, I don't feel comfortable in without, like, a cardigan over me. Which isn't a summer outfit, that's like a colder outfit. And then like this dress I can cope with, the other dress I can cope with. So like I didn't have summer clothes, right? But now I do. I can actually leave my house more. So I'm going to try and leave my house more. But I need to wash my hair tomorrow, so it might probably not tomorrow. Unless I straighten it, which I probably will do. You missed out on one of our day outs. Oh no. Oh man. Laser tag was amazing. That is upsetting. I've never went trick-or-treating ever. You haven't? That's so sad. Why have you not gone trick-or-treating before? Why have you not gone trick-or-treating? But this year I'll go. You should go, yeah. I want Halloween and then I want winter and snow. Yeah, same. The winter and, like, autumn months, they're so much better. I hate the summer because I live in the middle of a fucking desert. Yeah, that makes sense, bestie. That does make sense. Wanna go boiling? Yeah! Let's go boiling together. Yeah, woo! Boiling. But no, I hate the summer. It's just the fucking worst. I mean, it's meant to get hotter throughout the week. I'll be honest, I'm still not really, like, that warm because I'm scared that I'll get kidnapped. Did you not have like people to go with though? I always went with my parents when I was a kid to go trick-or-treating. Did you not like, well, I mean, I guess I can't assume that. Fair enough. But no, I loved trick-or-treating as a kid. My Halloween experiences were great fun, apart from that one paper mache guy, but I've told that story before. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. But bowling, I'm shit at bowling. I'm so bad at bowling. It is insane. I'm never going bowling with you guys because I want to keep my dignity intact. I am the fucking worst at bowling. My bowling skills are atrocious, right? They are so shit. It's unbelievable. I really can. If I go bowling, right, I'm that person who has the fucking sides up. And, like, you shout at me all you want. I don't care. I understand that it's cheating because I've got the fucking walls up. I don't care. If I want to bowl and have the barriers up, I'm gonna bowl and have the fucking barriers up, right? Because if I don't bowl with the barriers, the ball goes in the ball goes in the gutter and it's done, right? And it's done and my time of bowling's over. I don't hit a single pin because I can't hit a single pin, right? Like, this is not the thing. I love wearing sweaters, the country leap. Yeah, it's just so nice, isn't it? Bowling, not even the most fun thing you have to hire special shoes for. What is the most fun thing you have to hire special shoes for? Please go on. But, yeah, I'm shit at bowling. I have the sides up, because if I don't have the sides up, I'm not bowling. I'm rolling a ball, and it's falling into the little gutter immediately. So I'm on 0 points the entire time, and the whole trip was not worth it, right? So I have to have the sides up, and I don't care if you argue with me. I don't give a shit, okay? I'm having the sides up and you can die, right? Like, I don't care. If I don't have the sides up, I'll just throw it into the gutter because it's going to end up that way either way, and I'm going to make it a shorter process for all of us. I'm going to sit back down and I'm going to hate my life. Every single time I go bowling, I've never enjoyed it once. So I don't like bowling that much. And whenever I used to be a kid, I used to use those little ramp things, which honestly, they were less help than they were good. If you push the like little thing on the ramp, it just kind of goes to the side, which is why the barriers are so important. But like the little ramp things don't help at all. I was really scared that when I went bowling, I was gonna rip my fingers off. That was my fear forever. Bowling is easy as fuck. When was the last time you went? Oh, I really don't know. It's like 3 years ago now, maybe? It's been a while ago. It's been like really long ago. I think I last went bowling in like year 7 for one of my friend's birthday parties or something like that. Like, it's been a long time since I last went bowling. I think the last time I went bowling was when I was maybe 12. So like a good 5 years since I last went bowling. So maybe I could have improved at it, but I have no coordination. Like, I cannot do this. Like, I cannot. And I was bad at it when I was a kid because I was convinced that if I put my fingers in the little ball hole, right? We'll go with it. And if I rolled it, it was gonna like snap my fingers off as I let go of the ball, so I would refuse to like do it properly. So I'm really bad at bowling and I don't like it. Ta-da! I'm really good at bowling. Why are you like bowling fucking dods? What's this? Like, why? I thought you guys would be great. Like this Canadian she had to ice skate. I would say ice skating. That is true. You but blades on your feet. I'm not going ice skating though because I'm convinced that I'm gonna chop my hands off. Every single sport really that we're talking about right now, I'm convinced that my fingers are gonna fall off in it. Bowling, fingers are gone. Ice skating, fingers are gone. You know what I mean? Every single sport, I just have an inevitable fear that my fingers are going to be gone. And I quite like having hands which are fully functional. It's quite nice, honestly. It's quite nice, isn't it, to be able to go like this? How am I going to do this? What am I going to do if I lose my fingers? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this in every picture I take? You know what I mean? What am I going to do if I lose my fingers? It's going to be an upsetting day, right? So I don't want to chop my hands off. Don't want to, so I'm not doing bowling or ice skating. Robot hands? Yeah, but then I could just keep my normal hands and just not go ice skating. That's my point. I want to do Ks, but I'm saving up for 90K so I can redeem it 3 times, leave and never come back. Sounds like a great plan. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Why not? Why not? Honestly. My fucking god, please drink lots of water. All of you drink lots of water. I should drink more water, but as I said, my bottle is lukewarm and it's unpleasant. I love ice skating. I've never been oh, that's a lie. The last time I went ice skating was when I was a really, really young child. I cried the entire time and I held on to the barrier the entire time. I didn't even let go, right? Bear this in mind, right? Obviously, ice skating rinks, they have a little wall around the whole thing. Chin chin, everybody. I'm going to take 4 gulps and it's going to be disgusting. Right, are you ready? I'm not ready. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ugh, it's so disgusting and warm. It's not even nice. I'm gonna have to swap between 2 bottles and have like a cold one and a warm one, and then like put one in the fridge, finish that one, put the other one in the fridge. I'm gonna have to do like a rotation system, I think. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, when I went ice skating. I went ice skating as a kid and I held onto the side literally the entire fucking time, right? And I bawled my eyes out. My dad was trying to like convince me to like have fun and try and like push myself off the side and like ice skate a bit, and I was just crying my eyes out, like fully bawling, like not stopping, crying the entire time, just awful. It was terrible. So I didn't enjoy ice skating very much, and I've never been again since. So there you go, ta-da! I just drank 3 pints of beer. Right. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Should you drink 8 sips of concentrate and ask again? Thank God. Jesus Christ. Oh, ask again later. Oh, how cute. That's such a cute name. Also, I'm also great at roller skating. The one time I went roller skating, I had Dora the Explorer roller skates when I was a kid. And, you know, like the little chunky, like square ones, not like roller blades, like roller skates, right? The ones with 4 wheels. I had Dora the Explorer ones, the ones which you like had to like extend and push together. They're like really young child ones. I had Dora the Explorer ones of them. And, my old house used to have like a little driveway thing, which was on a slight slant, and I used to just roll down the slant, and then that was the only like roller skating I've ever done in my life, because I was too scared to do any more of it. I used to wear them a lot in my house, but I never wore them like outside because I was too scared to. I can skateboard pretty good. You know what I'm fucking good at? Scooters. Oh my God, get me on a JD Bug and I'm like fucking Sonic, right? But get me on any other thing with wheels and I'm immobile, like I cannot move. I'm frozen with fear. But get me on a scooter and I am awesome. Hi Matthew, welcome on in, happy Monday. But no, bike, can't ride a bike. Can't ride a car, obviously. Roller skates, can't do that. What other things have wheels? There's probably other things that have wheels. Rollerblades, can't do that. But on a fucking scooter, I am like Jesus. I'm awesome, I'm so cool. I'm also a crack shot, apparently I can fly... A fly's Albro. I don't understand what that means. Please don't say aloha. Why not? In elementary school, we were taught how to rollerblade. That sounds fun. I wish my school taught me how to do shit like that. We learned nothing. I didn't even learn how to ride a bike. We were supposed to, but I didn't. I didn't learn to ride shit. But yeah, no, anything else with with like wheels on them, I cannot move. I'm frozen in fear. But a fucking scooter, and I am the best. Okay, you know what I could do on my scooter when I was a kid? Go like this far off the ground. Yeah, suck your fucking mum, right? Suck your mum. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so much cooler than you. My fucking JD Bug was decked out to the shit, right? I had fancy handlebars, they were red. I had purple wheels, and I could jump like this high off the ground. Suck your mum, honestly. I was the best. Could I do anything else? No. Could I jump that high off the ground? Yes. Yes, I could. So I was the best. I was fast and I was awesome and I was cool. I don't know how to drive, but I'm like 3 years too young. Well, that's a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. You gotta wait 3 years, my friend. I want to learn, but I can't. I need to know. I want to try tonight. I mean, I'm sure Google can help you. I'm sure Google will probably help. This chat is the best. I know, right? Everyone's so nice. Sugar's so awesome and cool and awesome and cool. I know, right? I'm so great. I'm not the best, but like, I'm pretty cool. I just want to fly and eat donuts while in lucid dream. Sounds like a good lucid dream. My brother has them all the time without trying, but I don't. I have never lucid dreamed. Dreamt. I don't know the word. And I don't think I ever should. Considering the dream that I had just said, I don't think I ever should. I drive, it's boring. I only wanted to go on drives just so I can like go to like beaches and shit. Without having to get buses, because I want to go to this beach. I'll be honest, I want to go to this beach this week, but I read somewhere, this is really silly, but like I read some stupid thing which was like, don't go to beach on Tuesday. I don't even know where I read this, but like now I've convinced myself that if I go to a beach on Tuesday I'm gonna die, because I wanted to go to this beach tomorrow because obviously it's meant to be nice weather, the sunset will be nice. However, this beach is a beach that I've been to once, but okay, I'll talk about my plans. I want to go to a beach this week, right? And it's not far away by any means. Like it was like an hour in the car, so on a bus it will probably be like an hour and a half. I'm very willing to sit on a bus for an hour and a half. I know it's going to be really hot tomorrow and it's like 29 degrees, but I'm more than willing to sit on a bus for an hour and a half. Like I'll be fine. Like it's going to be a bit unpleasant, obviously, because it's a bus and it's like hot, but I'll be more than fine. Like I will cope, okay? But like I want to go to this beach, right? However, I've been to this beach once before in my life, and the last time I went to this beach, I was in a car. We parked in a car park, like we parked literally next to the beach, okay? So I've never been to this place by myself before. It's a city, well, not really a city, it's a location that's really close to me that I've only ever been to sit and watch the sunset in different places. I've never walked around the city. I don't know any of the road names. I don't know any people there. Like, I've never been there before, but it's so close by to the point where I'm like, why not just go there on the bus? Because I know where the bus can get from. I can get the bus from outside this big field thing, which I've been wanting to go to anyway. So if I change my mind, I can just go to the big field thing. Then get the bus from outside the big field thing, go on the bus, stop at a road, then I have to kind of like navigate myself down. And then the beach is like a little secret beach. It's full of stones. You can see the sunset. You can see like a big river. You can see a bridge. Like, it's a really, really pretty view. It's just I've never been there before. So I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know if this is the best idea. Skegness? It's Skegness. Yes, that's what it is. No, it's like a little secret stone beach, right? That's really pretty. It's got like a little river. It's got like a really pretty view. And I've been there once before. It's just, I don't know if I can do this well. Because obviously I want to go there and watch the sunset. However, watching the sunset requires me being out until like 10:30. Or like at least 10 o'clock. Okay, like, it requires me to be out by at least 10 o'clock, which being out till at least 10 o'clock is a bit of an issue anyway. You know what I mean? It's a bit of an issue anyway, because it's like late, it's dark, and I'm by myself. However, it'll be late, dark, by myself. I'll be in a random fucking beach, in some random place I've never known before, and then I have to get on some random fucking bus I've never been on before, to then get off at a bus stop that is a good half an hour walk away from my home. So this doesn't feel like a good logical thing to do, but I want to do it. Now, I've just named a lot of cons to going to this beach. You know, random bus, really long walk, 10 o'clock at night, it's really dark, it's probably not that safe, and it's a beach, right? And then you have to go walk through like a really wood, like, not excluded, but like dark fucking wooden path to get there. Probably doesn't feel like the best plan, but I want to do it. So maybe I should just go in the day. Should I just go in the day? I feel like I should just go in the day. You've never been to a beach? Oh, that's so upsetting. We're going to take you to the beach. Skegness. We're going to go to Skegness. Shooks, would your dad teach you to drive in his car? Yeah, he probably would. He taught my brother to like, well, he didn't teach my brother, but my brother drove around like a parking lot kind of deal in like a big shopping area. So yeah, he probably could. Or like help to like teach me to start happily. He happily would. It's just I'm an extremely nervous person. And I don't really think I want to yet. But, like, I'm sure I happily would. What do you mean fucking Skegness? Skegness is great. Don't slander Skegness. Do slander Skegness. Honestly, do. But, like, shush, okay? But yeah, no, I should learn how to drive. How long will you be streaming today? 3 hours, bestie. You got half an hour left of me, and then I'm going, and I'm coming back tomorrow at 7 p.m. BST. But no, you've got half an hour left of me. But yeah, I want to go to this beach. Little secret beach. I want to go. Looks really pretty. Should probably go in the day, though. Oh my god, another plan. You know how I was talking about how I wanted to dye my hair brown? Brighton? Fuck that. That's a long-ass train ride away from me. I do want to go to Brighton, but Brighton's expensive as shit, right? Brighton's really expensive to get to, and I'd have to go on a lot of trains by myself, and I wouldn't be able to stay, so I'd have to come back on the same day, and it would take me so long, and I'd be back really late, so, and I have no one to go with. This is the thing. You know how I was talking about how I have, like, no friends to do anything with? This is the issue. I'm sure my like friends would love to go to this beach with me. It's just I don't talk to any of them anymore. So I have no one to go with. Not by yourself. Take that one guy with you. What, the guy? Kai. I'll take Kai. I'll take Keen with me. Keen can come to the beach with me. Cornwall, no. You're not, even if you guess the beach, I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I'm determined. I'm half dead right now. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm determined to stay for the whole stream since I was gone for months. Don't stay awake just because you're here. I'll be back tomorrow. It's okay. Don't worry. I'll be back. It's okay. You won't miss too much. Yeah, I will take Keen with me. He'll be up for going. Definitely. I'll go, hello, Keen. Ring, 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 ring. I haven't spoken to you since we left. But do you want to come to some random fucking beach with me? I'll ask him. I'm sure he'll say yes. Why hasn't Thumb been here today? Thumb is very rarely here. I'll tell him that you're here. Because I'm sure he'd love to know. But I'm telling him that you're here, right? And then Maybe he'll come back another time when you're here, hopefully. But no, he doesn't really come. You meant Thumb? Oh, well, I'll take Thumb then. It might take ages, but it's okay. The closest thing I have to a beach is a crappy little lake. That's really upsetting. I'm near Nodes. Hang on, I'll get there. I keep saying I'm near Nodes. I'm near loads of bodies of water, which brings me a lot of joy. Like, there's loads of, like, big lakes near me. There's loads of, like, small, like, streams through the forest. There's loads of beaches. Like, I'm near water a lot, and I find like, sitting at beaches a really pleasant experience, just as long as I'm with other people. Well, like, I'm near a lot of, like, lakes and big bodies of water, which is so nice and pretty, and I'm so thankful for it. One time it was snowing where I was, and my stepmom took me to this, like, big lake thing, and it was so pretty. Easy to jump bodies in? Yeah, that as well. But I'm near water, like, constantly. And I mean constantly. Like, all of my walks are usually by a river, like by a big river. It's not a pleasant river to look at by any chance, but it's still a river, and it still looks nice when, like, the sun's setting and the sun's rising and stuff like that. So, like, I'm near water a lot. I just don't, like, it's just usually, it's not as fun when you're by yourself. I also am extremely paranoid that someone's just going to push me into it one day. You know, when you're sat by, like, a river or, like a harbor kind of thing, I'm convinced that someone's going to push me into it. Convinced, honestly. I'm drowning. Someone's going to push me into it. No one's going to push me into it, but I'm convinced that someone is. Someone will, and I know that they will, but this is just me being really paranoid. The closest holiday destination to me is the Eiffel Tower. Oh, fucking hell, lucky you. Woo, yeah, just teleport away. What if someone tries to push me in a river? What a great plan. Thank you for your advice, Big Slim. Help me every day. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about now. I want to go to a beach. Oh my god, yeah, fuck, I got distracted again. You know how I was talking about how I want to dye my hair dark brown because I'm bored of my appearance? And now back to a random topic that I was talking about ages. You know how ages ago, I was talking about how I want to get a septum piercing. That thought has come back into my mind, and it has come back into my mind a lot stronger than before because I am really bored of my appearance. I'm dull, okay? I'm really bored. Like, my brain is being numbed by how I look every day. I'm bored of my hair because it's not going right. I'm bored of how I do my makeup. I'm bored, okay? And I want to change it up. So it's either I'm dyeing my hair dark brown or I'm stabbing a fucking a hole in my nose, okay? This is what's happening, right? This is what's happening. I'm either dyeing my hair dark brown or I'm stabbing a hole in my nose, and I can't stop myself. Arson is awesome. Arson was here very, very temporarily at the start of the stream. Arson will be here soon, don't worry. They'll be summoned eventually. You two would get along great, I promise you. You two would get along absolutely fantastically. But yeah, you'll see them. But yeah, I'm either gonna stab a hole in my nose or I'm gonna dye my hair dark brown. So, or I'm just gonna chop all of it off. It's one of the two. Buy a berry. I have a berry. Should we see if I can find my mum's red one? She might be in her room. Should I go look for it? Do you want me to go see if I can find my mum's beret? Look, I'll be 2 seconds. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go look for it. Actually, I'm going to mute my mic just in case. I want to go look for a hat. Hang on, I'll be 2 secs. I'm going to go look for a hat. Peace, love, everyone. I'll literally be 2 seconds. I'm just going to go to my mum's room. Fuck you guys. Wait, I don't know where it is. I looked, I couldn't find it. I'll find it another day and I'll prove to you that I have a hat. I mean, I have the one on my wardrobe, but like, can I be bothered? No, not really. Look, I have this one still that just lives on my wardrobe, but like, it doesn't match as well as the red one would, so that's upsetting. Oh, that's not how it's meant to be worn. Look, ta-da! Hat! Wow, that's covered my hair so well and has satisfied my need to poke a hole in my nose. It really hasn't. I can make you shut the fuck up 4 times. Dare you? No, please. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. What did you guys say? What did you guys say where I was gone? What are you guys just talking about? What you say? Chat, the lack of headphones makes the sounds redeems unhappy. What do you mean by that? I mean, I can still hear them because my headphones are loud enough so I could hear my intro music. I think you're supposed to stay stuff. What? Oh, no, that's not happening. I'd actually rather die. I'm okay, you know. I'm actually alright. See, I don't want to wear this hat, though, because I don't like it. Look, now I'm going to have hat hair. Oh, such a waste of time. Anyway, but yeah, no, eventually I'll find the red one. I don't know where it is, because apparently my mum's been wearing it, so, and a whippet, get a whippet. What, the dog? Okay, I'll get a dog. I'm going to get a dog, everyone. But I don't know if that's what you mean. But yeah. Anyway, I have a red one. I don't have a red one. It's my mum's. I just don't know where it is. Leaf is such a funny word. It is a funny word. This is a funny word. Red is my favorite color. Unironically, I actually don't really like the color red, but there wasn't another color of this, so I went with red. Do you want to see the pattern of the other one? The pattern of the other one's really pretty. It's floral. It's all floral and shit. Do you want to see? Look, it's floral. Ta-da! It's all floral and shit, and it's very nice. It's a really similar style to this one, just a little bit different. I'll wear it like tomorrow or something. I'm gonna have to wear dresses the whole week so I don't shrivel up and fucking burn, so I'll probably wear it tomorrow. There'll be a new dress tomorrow. That, or there'll be a white dress tomorrow. I have green and purple. Purple's my favourite colour, personally. I love purple. It's lovely. It is lovely, isn't it? It's so pretty and nice. It's so lovely and nice. I like it a lot, though. It fits a bit funny. I don't know if I love the way it fits, but as I said, I'm literally going to have to cope with it because I have no other clothes I can wear. My plan is to absolutely girl boss college, because in my first week of college, like my old college, we had like a really brief heat wave, right? And I had no like warm clothes at this point because I wasn't expecting it to be super warm. I know it's the middle of September, but I was expecting it to be like cooling down kind of temperatures. So I did not girl boss college at the start of last year. I did not. I was boiling hot. I was wearing a really warm jumper on the first day of college. But my plan now, look, with my new bag as well, she's post British. I mean, me going it's lovely was purposely extra British. I tripped over something. I did purposely go extra British. But look at me. I'm going to girl boss college. Everyone. I'm going to absolutely... Oh my god, Jax, thank you so much. But look, I'm going to girl boss college. What can I say? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna be so cool looking. It's actually, oh, something's fallen. It's okay. Look at how, oh, you can't even see me. Look, I'm gonna girl boss college. I have to stand properly in the corner. What can I say? I'm actually just gonna be awesome looking. This is my new plan, everyone. With my fancy new bag and all my dresses, I'm going to pop off. What can I say? I'm just the best. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty cool. You get dress code as an American for your dress? Yeah, but I go to a British college. They do not give a shit. People are dressed much worse than me. Also, this dress isn't even short. It goes longer at the back, which is great fun. So many guys gonna want to be your friends. I'm gonna fucking cry. Don't say that. Do you have a favourite British accent? To be honest, a posh tea. I mean, oh god, what, like water bottle, like that kind of accent? Like water? Because that's depressing if that's your favourite accent. Water. What? Knee-high socks, how? Oh, I mean, they're not that warm. Also, the fan has been on my legs this entire time, so I've kind of, like, not been melting purposely. I mean, they're not really that hot, I'll be honest with you. I like other socks are unironically more warm than these ones. These ones are, like, bearable. And the fact that the fan has been on my legs this entire time has been helping. But, like, I like it. My favourite accent is the Surrey one. Yeah. We love Surrey accents here in the Sugar Daisies community. Surrey accents, they are just the best. They bring me so much joy. Oh, that's not the right picture. They're just the best. I love every single part of how they sound and how they look and how they... Just everything about Surrey in general. I really love Surrey. I think Surrey is great. Surrey is just the best place and it's the best. I have no problem with Surrey at all. So that's my favourite accent, if you guys were wondering. A straw hat would really add to the picnic basket look. But I don't have a straw hat. Wait, sure, do I sound posh? I wouldn't say you sound posh. I don't know. Matt, you have an accent that confuses me. Because, like, kind of. No, you don't sound posh, Matt. You don't. Then, like, I kind of don't really, like, remember what your voice sounds. I know that I've spoken to you, but I don't remember how your voice sounds. Like, I don't really remember people's voices. I just kind of, like, don't. No. I wouldn't say you sound posh. It's Irish. Yeah, it's Irish. You sound Irish, Matt. No, I mean, I wouldn't say you sound posh necessarily. I don't know how you sound, Matt. I need to, like, recall every single thing that you've ever said to me. I don't think you sound posh. I think you just kind of sound, if that makes sense. Like, you sound British, but you don't sound like a posh kind of British. You sound, like, smart. And you should take that as a compliment, because I'm not saying you sound like a Muppets character currently. So you sound smart. You should take that as a compliment. I definitely do not. I'm barely understandable. I mean, my accent's just an amalgamation of every single place I've ever lived in, so that's great. I think you guys have only ever heard me speak once. I don't think I've ever heard you speak before. I'll be honest. Matt is the only person in here who I've ever heard speak before. Ever. Like, currently of the members who are here, Matt's the only one I've ever heard speak. I think. There could be a chance that I may have heard other of you speak, but I doubt it highly. Again, I could be wrong. I have a dumb 1700s. I mean, my accent's just a fucking shambles. I should have a really strong, specific British accent, but I don't, which I'm thankful as fuck about. If you know where I'm from, you know what I'm talking about. But, I should have a dumbass accent, which would, like, call me out, like, dox me immediately, but I don't, luckily. I have a really just, like, I just have a British accent. I just think I sound British. I don't think I necessarily sound like anything else. I heard Otto speak, and that's about it. I've heard Matt speak. I mean, the other people I've heard, like, Thom. I've heard Will. That's it. Oh, I've heard Arson, of course, and that's, like, it. That was the only other time I spoke on VC. I don't think I was in that VC when you guys spoke. I remember you guys speaking on VC with Thom, but I wasn't in it. I was too scared. I was way too scared. Shout really loudly, everyone, she can hear? Yeah, I'll go like this. Been on VC once when Thom showed us the... Oh, right. Yeah, I wasn't in VC when you guys were there. I remember seeing you guys, but I was way too nervous to join. I've gotten over my fear of Discord VCs now, though, besties, completely, entirely. Not scared of them anymore. Luckily. Thank God. That's helpful, that. Would you hear my Indian accent? Maybe. I mean, yeah. Wait, I will. Don't worry. I've spoken in guitar form. That's so true. See? That is so true. But no, I don't care about Discord VCs anymore. I'll be honest. I don't really know what my fear of them was. I think it was just... I don't even know. Because I've always been like... okay, I wasn't comfortable talking to people before I started streaming. I'll give it this. Streaming has really helped with my confidence. Because, like, I've had the ability to kind of talk to anyone forever, but I've not had the ability to know that, if that makes sense. Like, if I get in a conversation with someone, I will happily chit-chat away for hours, as I just do to you guys, right? But I never had the, like, confidence to know that that was possible. Like, I never went up to someone and, like, accidentally spoke to them. Like the kid on the bus, right? Like, I can talk for hours to anyone. But I didn't know that before. Now that I know that I can just chat shit for 3 hours a day, my confidence is, like, peaked, right? My confidence is peaked because, and the fuck what? Like, if I can talk to someone, if I can talk for you guys for 3 hours about the most random shit ever, I haven't even recapped my week this stream. I haven't even recapped shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, right? Because I've missed half of my week. But, like, now that I'm able to know that I can talk, I'm very happy to just talk to anyone, but before I didn't. You're lucky you're beautiful. Ugly people have a harder time to chat with anyone. I don't think that's true, necessarily. I don't think that's true at all. I think people are a little bit more, like, judgmental, but no, I don't think that's true at all. No, I don't think that's true at all. I think it's a confidence thing, 100%. I think it's 100% a confidence thing, bestie. So you can talk bullshit to us, you can talk bullshit to anyone. Yeah, just like that. When should we join VC? Never. Autocom, where I was British accent. What, I don't know what it says. When I sound nothing like a British accent. Oh, claimed. I see, claimed. Otto hasn't been around a hot second. No, they haven't. But yeah, now that I know that I can literally chat shit, I can shout shit to everyone, and it's a talent and a half. I do it to my parents as well. I'm just be sat in the car with my parents, and we would start talking about the fucking shoe bill stalk, right? They didn't even, what a weird conversation to have. Like, anyone, literally anyone, right? The first ever day of college, I just met these people, and the first thing I was talking about was the name John, right? I'd never met these people before, and I was just chatting shit to them about fucking the name John. How much can you say about the name John? Barely anything. I made it into a joke. Honestly, I'm not sure how. I don't remember how. But the name John. And then you want to know the funny thing? I met someone called John an hour later. John and Maddie, they were my RE class, right? It's wild, isn't it? I mean, beauty is your first impression. You can't deny it. I mean, I feel like I could a little bit. I understand you, like, know someone's look before you know someone's, like, personality. But I don't think you, as I said, you don't judge a book by your cover, isn't it? Like, I guess it does become a little bit of, like a you look at someone and you do kind of judge them immediately. But, like, I don't think that's based on how well you can talk to people or how, like, comfortable someone is talking to you. Like, if you're a confident person... No, I don't think anyone's ugly either. I don't think that's true. I don't think what you're saying is true. I understand it's like the first impression you get of someone, how they look, but I don't think after that it means anything, like, at all. Oh my god, Sugar, I read the most mind-fucking book ever and it's still holding me to go to the... Oh, that sounds fun. It's such a mindfuck. What is it? I don't read, so I'm not going to take too much interest in this, but I would love to hear what book it is, because book suggestions are great. Someone wants me to join the Minecraft server, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, come play Minecraft. Play Minecraft. Stop talking to 2 a.m. about fuck knows what. What was our last conversation about, man? I don't even remember. It usually ends up about music. It mainly ends up about music and just some random ass shit. Yeah, come join. We're great fun. But no, I just have the ability to talk, and I'm very glad I have the ability to talk, because I don't think I realize how lucky I am to have this ability to talk, because, like, everyone I say to that I can talk for 3 hours, right, like, I can talk for 3 hours, it's just something I do casually on a fucking weekday, every single weekday, for 3 hours, about fucking anything, right? I don't think I realize how much of an actual skill that is until people go, what the fuck, Sugar? You know what I mean? Like, it is a skill. At one point, we'll have a big old VC. Yeah, I'm up for it. And if you guys go silent, don't worry. I'm there. I'll just throw in some random fucking conversation topic. It's okay, guys. I mean, we'll see, because there will be a point where... No, I'm not going to be uncomfortable. I'll make it comfortable. Don't worry, guys. I'll just start speaking words at you. I'll join VC at some point, but it's still scary. It is still scary. I promise you it is. I mean, like, I'm still kind of scared. I do need to get over voice calls so bad. I feel you guys are so cool to try it out. Don't worry, I'm here. How old are you? 17, bestie. 112? Right. Now, should I take offense to that? Because I feel like I should. 12? That's worse. That's much worse. That is so much worse. You've just gone to 2 ends of the fucking spectrum there. Really old, a literal child. What? No, I'm 17, you bitch. 12? Don't ban them. I want to see what they have to say. Don't, Matt, don't. I want to see what they have to say. I can only do small talk with the other person until the other person gets bored. I can chat for hours. Like, again, as I said, I'm scared of VC. I understand why. They are scary. You're talking to random strangers across the internet. It's a scary thing to do. However, when you've done it for over a year, for 3 hours every night, it does become something that you get a lot more comfortable with doing. Ban your mum. Bestie, why did you think I was a 12-year-old? No, please elaborate on this. I would love to know why you thought I was a 12-year-old. Please give me a bullet point fucking list on why you thought I was 12. Like, honestly, I would love to know. I want this. I want you to give me at least 4 reasons, 4, not 3, 4, on why you think I was a 12-year-old. Please, go ahead. I want to know, because I want to know why I give off that I look like a 12-year-old. I don't think I look like a 12-year-old. Have any of you guys heard of that TikTok? I'm really entertained by this. There's a scene in Stranger Things, right, where Will Byers is, Will Byers is, wait, you aren't 12? I'm not 12, no. I'm so, Will Byers is sat, and his mum asks, and he goes, do you know who I am? And he goes, your mom. I find it fucking hilarious, right? This is like peak of humor for me. I don't, just shut the fuck up, right? You can't argue with me until you hear it. Like, he goes, do you know who I am? And then he goes, your mom. I find it genuinely, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. You're not going to find it as funny as me, but I find it hilarious, and it's not as good saying it now. It's a horror book. The patient, listen to the whole point of view, is a psychologist, right, but started working in a hospital, but then this one patient is hella scary and dangerous, and then Dr. Parker finally got the custody thing for Joe the patient. Thought he was sane and normal, but not insane. But then at the end, Dr. Parker went to visit Joe's parents. Joe was in a psych ward for 2 decades. Then he found a tiny body in the walls. Turned out it was the patient isn't Joe. It was some sort of evil entity. Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit. Right, I'm not processing anything that you've just said there, but it sounds very interesting. The only books I can read are non-fiction books. Non-fiction books are the only books I can read. Fiction books are dull as shit, and Fantasia people. Can't see pictures in my head. This really angered me yesterday. I was trying to fall asleep yesterday, right? And I couldn't fall asleep because I was really warm and it was uncomfortable, right? I was trying to fall asleep, okay? I was desperately trying. And as I tried to fall asleep, I was like, okay, I can't sleep. Let me imagine a situation in my head. I don't remember what the situation is that I was trying to imagine, but I was trying to imagine like a scenario in my head. This is a normal thing, right? Imagining a scenario in your head to go to sleep. The normal thing, right? Something you should be able to do. Sugar can't do that because Sugar's got aphantasia and Sugar can't see shit in her head. So as I was trying to imagine this thing in my head, I couldn't, and it was really annoying me because I was like, oh my god, I just want to sleep and I just want to think of a situation, but I was like, my thought is fucking empty, it's dead, it's gone, right? And I couldn't sleep because I just was thinking about things instead of picturing things, and it really annoyed me. And the book I've read in this full Die of the Wimpy Kid, as you should, bestie, what the hell, as you should. Why is the sun, bruv? Why is the sun, bruv? The sun's bad because it's hot, Damien. Hi, Damien, by the way. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Because you were trying to explain yourself like a kid to your own stream, leaning forward, and also if you hadn't done your hair, I probably would guess 8. Leaning forward? How does that make you like a child? What? Oh, sorry guys, no leaning forward, you become an 8-year-old. How? How do I look like an 8-year-old? What 8-year-old has fucking eyeliner on, you prick? What 8-year-old is on fucking Twitch, you prick? Nah, I'm not taking this in, so I'm not allowing this. What do you mean leaning forward? I'm a full 5'11". Yeah, nah, fuck you. I'm taking this to heart, and I don't like it. I'm taking this to heart. This is the worst thing anyone has ever said to me. I'm taking it to heart. I haven't even done my hair. I watched some video about Stranger Things and they concluded the real Matsu has ever cut Will's hair. The bowl cut's low. The bowl cut is low. Hi, Moran, MD. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. I just got called an 8-year-old, so I'm in a bit of low mood right now. I am the lowest I've ever been in my life. I'm joking. But like, wow, an 8-year-old? That's rough. That is rough. I'm like, I'm not dwelling on this because I'll upset myself. Moving along. Moving swiftly along. Crying after stream? I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to bawl my eyes out. I'm going to bawl my eyes out live on stream. That was me crying, if you guys were wondering. It's really emotional. You guys give me money as compensation. Don't do that. That was a joke. Please don't. I'll in a minute. I'll be in Tuesday. Will you? You will. Wow, that's so exciting. I'll wish you happy Tuesday in a second, I wish you all happy Tuesday in a second, my friend. Don't worry. That's really exciting. Can you join? What, crying after stream? I don't really think I want to have a crying session with my chat. You know, there's so many things I'll do with my chat. Going to Skegness, I'm up for it. Crying, I don't really think I'm up for a crying session with my Twitch chat. You guys feel free. I'm not going to stop you, but we can go to Skegness together. If we cry in Skegness, then it's meant to be. But like, I'm not scheduling a crying session. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I think. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Woo! For some people, not everyone. Just happy Tuesday for some people. I think the dude in the Upside Down was so much more interesting in Stranger Things than the kids. They aren't even characters of the kids anymore. There aren't any characters in the kids anymore. I fully agree with you. I think they've just lost all of the like personality in the Stranger Things kids. They just went, yeah, let's just make them all really boring. Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Woo! Yeah! I'm guessing I'm not invited. What, to Skegness? Why would you not be invited to Skegness? Of course you're invited to Skegness. You're all invited to Skegness. Lucky you guys. Hang on, I need to do something. It's very important. I need to wish someone a happy new day. Just as I'm wishing you guys a happy new day. Happy new day to you guys. Hi Dre, by the way. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Sorry, we were just wishing everyone a happy new day. I haven't watched Stranger Things. Should I watch? Yeah. I honestly think it's a really good show. This is coming from someone that I doesn't watch TV, like, at all. I don't consume media. I haven't seen any films. I haven't seen any TV shows. I have seen Stranger Things. It kept my attention the entire time. I was very invested in it. The characters are likable. It's a little bit like... No, I think it's a really good show. I think it's well made. I think there are some, like, plot holes a little bit, but, like, I think I like it. What is the average age in this chat? Like, 15? Probably, like, 20, my guy. Probably, like, 20. Like, my average viewer age is, like, 20-year-old men. So, no. Probably, like, 20, my guy. Feel foolish for joining this chat? Then leave. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to this guy. He's making my day. Call me an 8-year-old. Yeah? Woo! Look at you guys. Never mind, we're going to watch the summary. I mean, fair enough. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. The summary works. It's quite a long show. Is it New Day for you? It's not New Day for me, no. It's some New Day for like 2 people, maybe more. Not for me. It's 10 o'clock for me, but it's 12 for others. So it's normal for me completely. It's okay. We can wish it to everyone else. Everyone else, though. Look at you guys reaching a year. You guys are so cool. This is so cool. Happy New Day for you. Yeah, not me though. It's just 10 o'clock here, but for others, it's a new day. Anyway, what was I talking about before I got distracted? I don't even know. Happy Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. I don't remember what I was talking about. Stranger Things. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, as someone who doesn't watch shows, it's one of those shows that really, like, well kept my attention span. And not many shows are able to do that. Your teeth are so perfect. Yeah. I mean, I've never had issues with the top row, but my bottom toe of teeth look like a fucking bulldog. So, like, if I had an underbite, everything would be over for me. They don't. My bottom row of teeth are absolutely fine. You just can't see them very often. Yeah, probably because in the stream in general does not have, like, 5-year-olds like YouTube. Well, that's lucky, isn't it? I'd be quite concerned if a 5-year-old was watching my stream. Very concerned. When it's midnight for me, it's like 9 a.m. for you, I think. Oh, shit. I'm never going to reach here. That's because you keep on following. So... But no, my teeth, I've never had issues with my teeth before. My whole family has. I feel blessed. I feel blessed. How long until stream ends? Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I'm not even sure. I'm quite enjoying just sitting and talking to you all, so I don't know. I'll end when I get too warm or something like that. I don't know. It won't be long. It'll maybe be like half an hour max. Like, it won't be long. What time is it where you live? It is 3 minutes past 10, my friend. 3 minutes past 10. I'm in the BST time zone. British summertime. Best time zone. I don't know the rest of the time zones. One eye is completely shut. I'm barely awake. Go to bed. You're not going to miss anything. I promise. It's okay. I'll be back every single day for the rest. Not every single day. Every single day bar Thursday. The rest of this week I'll be here. It's okay. You'll be fine. It's alright. But no. I don't watch shows. Stranger Things is one of those shows that kept my attention the entire time. And I just really like the characters. The characters are very cool, so... I can't really say there's many... Oh, I finished the IT crowd, or the IT crowd. Oh, you mean GMT? No, I mean BST, bestie. We're in BST right now, or GMT +1 or something like that, right? Is that what it is? You can see it in my About panels. I don't even know. I think it's in my About panels. Where is it in my About panels? Schedule. Yeah, we're in BST or GMT +1 currently until the clocks change, and then we're in GMT. It's really fucked, isn't it? Don't your teeth or something like when you get older? Huh? Don't do your teeth or something like that when you get older. I think it's so hyped for young teens nowadays. Huh? What do you mean don't do my teeth? I won't, bestie. What do you mean don't? I haven't done anything to my fucking teeth. I've just existed. I'm really confused about what you're saying right now, and I'm just not going to question it. I won't. Don't worry. I'm not going to. Yeah. I won't do math. Why are we accusing me of doing math? What have I missed here? I feel like I've missed a full-on chapter in the Twitch chat, and I do not know what you guys are talking about anymore. I was just talking about Stranger Things and the IT crowd, and now we're talking about math. How have I missed this? What fucking page have you guys turned? Because I feel like we're on a whole new book. I'm so confused. Anyway, it's time. Time for what? This is confusing. But come on, I have to be for the whole start to the end for the whole 3 hours because I missed a few months. It's okay, you don't have to be. I don't want to keep you awake just because you missed a couple months. It's alright because I'm streaming for longer today. So, like the thing that make your teeth white, I don't do anything that makes my teeth white. My teeth are just fine. You know, do you want to know what I do? I brush my teeth. That's it, bestie. That's all I do. I brush them. I brush my teeth. That's it. I don't do anything else. I use toothpaste and a toothbrush and I go twice a day and that's it, bestie. I don't do anything to my teeth. My teeth are just fine, okay? I've just never had problems with my teeth. My whole family has. My family's had like braces and stuff like that. I've had nothing. You make the noises, but when I brush my teeth, yeah, I go. It's quite a difficulty. Like, just spitting toothpaste everywhere. No, I don't make the noises. Jax, thank you so much. Holy shit, you need to stop doing this. I've said so many times. I really appreciate it though, Jax. You really do not have to. You're lucky to have no problems with your teeth. I really am. Like, considering like how the rest of my family's teeth are gone, I'm so lucky. The only problems I have with my teeth is these two here. My, like, spiky ones, my canines, right? You have a little badge. Wow, fucking hell, Jax. You need to stop. You need to really stop. How many channel points do I have? At the bottom, you can check. Go to bed. You don't need to go to bed. Go to bed when you feel like it. But if you do fall asleep, do not feel guilty. But, the only issue I've ever had is these teeth here. My canines, they grew over each other, right? So when my baby teeth, like my baby canines were still in, my adult canines started like growing over the top of them, right? Luckily, I didn't have to get my like teeth pulled or anything like that. Luckily, like this problem was solved naturally and my younger teeth just kind of fell out and the older ones just grew normally. But that's like the only possible issue I've ever had with my teeth ever. Like, other than that, my teeth are fine. My teeth are fucked due to sports. Yeah, well, don't you do, like, hockey? That makes sense. That makes sense. I do nothing. My teeth are just great. What can I say? And then the bottom ones, they're just kind of slowly, like, got a little bit messed up, but they're still pretty straight and they're still pretty fine. I don't really care that much about my teeth. I'm just quite glad that I don't really have too many problems with them because it's just so much effort. I like to bully my friends into going to bed. That's why I'm telling them to go to bed. I mean, go ahead. I do that as well. Just start going, no, good night, good night, good night, good night. That's what I do. That's, if I'm trying to like force someone to go to bed, just go, good night now, bedtime, night, yeah, night time, bed now. That's the best way to do it. Just force them to sleep in the nice way though, because you're not being aggressive. You're just simply telling them to. It's not a command, it's just simply, it is technically a command if you want to get all Englishy, but like, if you don't want to get all English, that's a really hard word and it's not even real. Just go bed now, bed, yeah, bed now, bed now, yeah, bed, night, bed now. Are we going to bed? No. We're not going to bed, I'm just selling you my tactics too. I'm getting really warm though, so I think I might need to end soon so I don't fucking swelter, right? I was gonna have my hair up this stream. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was just gonna have my hair like this. Yeah, just like this, like that. Because I wasn't gonna wear headphones. Like, I was just gonna have my hair like this, but then I decided I'm not going to. Well, I didn't even decide that I wasn't going to. I just needed to do other things before I stream. And I get it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but I don't care. I used to have my hair like this every single day before when I went to school, and then I stopped doing it. It really doesn't make that much difference. Sugar says warm, like warm, right? Are we really adding another word onto this fucking dumbass list of things that I say wrong? Are we really adding another word? Small, tall, warm, die. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll drink now. Sorry. I'm just getting bullied for the way I talk again. No, I'm joking. I don't care. Small, tall, and warm, and normal. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, you pricks. Grass. I say grass now. I don't say grass. I say grass. Grass. New hairstyle next time or new hat? Neither. I'm going to look the exact same or I'm going to have my hair in plaits probably. Big Slim, I'm not saying that word because I still don't know how to pronounce it. But, yeah, warm. I say warm, no. How the fuck else are you supposed to say warm? Warm. Because I was going to have my hair up, like, in a ponytail, but then I took it out of the ponytail immediately. Sorry, fuck it. I didn't want to. Not a new hairstyle, but in plaits. No new hairstyle in plaits. Yeah, because the new hairstyle would be having my hair, like, up properly. I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck that shit. Because number one, it's not even a fact of, like, I don't want to wear it on stream. It's just a case of, like, I don't want to wear it in general. I've not had my hair up in, like, a proper ponytail since I was, like, year 9, okay? Since maybe, like, how the fuck old are you in year 9? Since I was 13 or something like that. Like a good 4 years or something like that since I've had my hair up in like a high ponytail. So what the fuck makes you think that I'm gonna do it now? I'm not. I had my hair down for the last 2 years of like secondary school. The most I'll do is like low buns like that. A bun like this or like plaits. That is it. Like that is literally, I'm not going any more fancy than that shit. Who else joining VC? Why the fuck are you guys actually doing that? I won't be around for long. I didn't think we were being serious. Now I'm gonna cry. Aren't you 12 though? Yeah, I'm 12. You know me, side ponytails, should I? I think it might look really good if I do a side pony. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. I mean, I used to wear my hair up in 2 buns every day. I used to wear my hair up, but I used to wear my hair up loads. I used to change my hairstyle every single day. I used to do like French plaits as well. I used to do like Dutch braids and stuff like that. I used to have my hair up loads. I used to have my hair like up like this. Or like little small ones up like that. I used to have my hair doing loads of things, and then I just stopped doing my hair. And I just kind of gave up because it just got like really annoying. It just got really, really, really annoying. So I was just like, oh, I'm just going to fucking brush it and leave it down. Because it's much easier to do that, in my opinion. Just go, yeah. And now I'm here. You know what I mean? Instead of having to deal with it being up the entire day. It's effort. I promise you, it's effort. So I'm not going to do that. Try an American accent? Oh, fucking hell. My American accent's really good. I've noticed the only time I can do an American accent is when I'm singing a musical theatre song, and I don't think it's believable at all. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's believable at all. But like, the only time I can ever do a solid American accent is when I sing a musical theatre song. That's it, everyone. And I promise you, I haven't tried to do it in any other way, but like that's it. You can barely speak though, that's true. That is very true, bestie. That is very, very true. I can barely speak. You're very right there. But like when I'm an American voice, I can speak even less. And do Australian relatively. No, I really can't. that's a lie. And that's like the only accent I can swap in between. Because you just say good day, and then you're kind of just there, and you can't. You know what I mean? It's not really that big of a change. I'll be honest with you. It's just kind of like the vowels. Yeah. That's as believable as again. And then American's just a piss take. Like, if there's certain words you can like half say with an American voice, and then there's other words which just don't work at all. Like just saying like sidewalk and shit like that. It's really just changing all the vowels, because that's really the only thing that changes. Or like, what other words? Aluminum. I mean, that just sounds American anyway because it's silly sounding. It just sounds dumb. But like sidewalk. Freshman, sophomore, I'm a sophomore. It's just really just changing the vowels, but I can't do it like believably at all because I haven't practiced it. I just was a musical theatre kid, so this is the only time I'll ever be able to do it. Anyway, I don't even know how I got into that accent talk. I'm not even sure. I'll be honest. Not a fucking Scooby-Doo. But right, look, there you go. There are my accents. And then accidental Geordie. But as I said, it's accidental. I feel like 13 others are probably your classmates at school. By the way, are you college? I am college. Thank you for asking. What do you mean 13 others are probably just your classmates at school? Bestie. Don't. No one. I don't even know how to reply to that. My friends don't even know I stream on Twitch. Leave me what, are you okay? Have you had a bad day? What's going on to you? Are you alright? Are you doing okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Because we're all here. My chat's lovely and supporting. They're really up for helping you, I promise. Are you doing alright? You having a good day? You alright? Have had a good week? How are you so far? What day is it for you? Tuesday? Monday? Happy Monday and or Tuesday, my friend. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing grand. I don't think I have an accent, but if I do, it's because I speak Spanish a lot. I see. They're all bots, yeah. I speak with a Russian, British, Prussian, Chav, Australian, Irish, and Irish. That's talent, that. I love the Irish accents. Irish accent is my favorite accent ever. I find Irish accents just so fucking cool, right? I love them a lot. I'm a sucker for an Irish accent. There's a guy on TikTok, right? And he's Irish and he makes like axes. And I am in love with this man. I don't know who this man is. I really don't. I have no clue who this man is. But ever so often he pops up on my For You page and here he is making a fucking axe handle. And I'm in love with this man. I'm in love with this man. And I don't know who he is and I don't know his name. But I'm head over heels, right? Because he's sat there making a handle for an axe. I don't even know who he is, but he's got an Irish accent and he can cut wood. You know what I mean? Head over heels. I don't remember. I've never seen this man before in my life, and I just, I was bewildered by this man. I was just like, wow, this is so talented. I don't even know. I just found it so, I was genuinely gobsmacked. You're welcome. A Mr. Bean, right, what does that even mean? A Scottish accent. So colleges in the UK are 15 to 17. No, they are 17. No, they're like, okay, I guess they are 15 to 17. I was going to say they're 16 to 17, but they are 15 to 17, I think. I don't know. No, they're 15 to 18 or 16 to 18. You leave when you're an adult, right? I don't even know. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I really have no clue. I genuinely do not know. I speak 1 and 2/3 languages. Ooh, I can say, hola, me gusta una casa porque es grande. En el futuro me gustaría un abogado. Los grifos. Ta-da! I would love to meet the Queen of England. She's single, I've heard. She is. She is single. She's dead, though, probably. She's probably dead. It's like 2 years? It's for 2 years. I met the Queen once. She smells so bad. I mean, I don't doubt it. She's dead, probably. She might be dead. I feel like she's probably dead. What do you mean, what? She is not dead. She might not be. We don't know. I haven't seen her in a while, though. So, I mean, she probably could be. I feel like there's a high chance she might be dead. But we're not going to question the Queen. We're just going to leave her do her thing. And, you know, if she's alive, good for her. But, like, no one believes that she is. Or maybe some people do, but I don't. We don't know about the Queen. She's a questionable woman. We don't question her. One time I accidentally convinced someone that the Queen was dead. I do this quite often by accident. I speak English, Italian, and Spanish. Guess which one I speak fluently? I don't know. Spanish? You said you spoke Spanish a lot. Spanish. I mean, English would be the logical answer here, but I'm going to go with Spanish. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Savior killed the Queen. I don't even know who that is, but they killed the Queen. Yes? Lucky you! Oh my god. Yeah, woo! I don't give a shit about the royal family, but I'm glad for you. I'm happy. I speak English, American. Oh my god. Congrats. I have fucked the skin up around my nails recently. It's awful. I keep biting the skin from around my nails instead of, like, taking my nail polish off. And I have injured the fuck out of my thumbs a lot. Like, I've just been in pain for, like, the past 2 weeks because I'm just not, I don't have any plasters, right? So it just keeps on getting worse and worse, and I accidentally made it worse today. I'm just all injured and shit. Got those random cuts all over my hands as well from my dogs. She's dead? Oh, no. Oh, God. We've had German since 5th grade, but still can't speak damn languages. All we learn is the grammar. Was the Queen a bot from, maybe. My beloved is dead? Oh, no. I mean, I did Spanish GCSE for 2 years, and I learned fuck all, right? I learned nothing. As I just said, me gusta una casa porque es grande, right? I like my house because it's big. When the fuck am I ever going to use that? I don't even have a big house, right? I don't even know. I like my house because it's small. I don't know. I like my house because it's small. Me gusta una casa porque es pequeño. I'm pretty sure I like my house because it's small, but I don't know if it's right. I only speak English fluently. I speak Spanish because where I grew up and I'm learning Italian. I see. I should have gone with the logical answer. That's so cool, though. That's so cool. But no, look. No, I don't know any other Spanish words. Perro. That means dog and or not dog. I don't know. What are you talking about? Liz too, the Queen of England, the one who died a few hundred years ago. All of them. Shrek songs are top tier. They are. I'll be honest. Why is it dark outside? It's not usually dark outside when I end stream. It's usually quite light. It's dark outside. It's really throwing me off. I don't like it. I don't remember any of the Shrek movies, like, at all. The Shrek movies are like a fucking fever dream for me. Like, do any of you guys actually remember the plot of the first Shrek movie? Because I fucking don't. I remember in the second one, no, I genuinely don't. The second one is the I need a hero, I'm all enough for a hero. I think that's the second one, with the fairy godmother. The first one is, okay, the first one, the Fiona's stuck in a tower, and Donkey and Shrek go to save Fiona, and there's a very attractive dragon who Donkey has children with. I don't know biologically how that works, but we never questioned that. Donkey has children with the big attractive dragon, and then he saved her, and then she turns into a troll looking thing every night. Does she turn into a troll every night? An ogre every night, and Shrek goes, and she's going to meet Prince Charming, because that's how, like, the story goes, and then she goes, and then she turns into an ogre, and then they get married. That's the plot of Shrek 1. And hey now, you're an all-star, get your da-na-na. That song as well is in it, I think. I don't really remember it at all. Is Puss in Boots in the first one, or does he rock about in the second one? I think he rocks about in the second one, right? And then they go to the castle, and they meet the mum and dad, and there's the little tiny guy, and he goes, I'm hard enough for a hero to the end of the night, and he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta da-da-da-da-da. I need a hero, and that's it. Saved the bitch and he kissed her. Yeah, that's basically what I just said, right? Hey Sugar, remember when I tried to teach you about the American school system? I do. I've not retained any of that information. I would love to say that I have. All I know is that it goes like No, I don't remember any of it. I really don't. No, I don't remember any of it. The preschool, and then it goes like, no, I don't remember any of it. I've just tried a lot, and I really don't remember. How long until stream ends? 10 minutes, probably 10 minutes, because I'm gonna go till 12:30, because I've made it my goal to go till 12:30 now, and then I'm gonna end. 10 minutes, 9 minutes, don't worry, only 9 more minutes. Anyway, best movies to ever be created. I don't remember the third one. There's a Shrek 3, right? And then there's like a Shrek Forever After. One of them has like kids. He has kids in one of them. And then one of them, the parents turn into frogs and the frogs die. Right? Yeah, I think so. I really don't remember. Sugar's doing an all-nighter? Yeah. I've only done one successful all-nighter. Bessie, we've only ever had 2 all-nighters. So you've got a half success rate. Don't worry, because I tried to do another one and my internet broke, and then I had and then I got really nervous, so I didn't go do anything else. Said 30 minutes an hour ago. 9 minutes now. I promise you, I'm ending at 12:30. I promise. I just remember everything from Shrek 2. Honestly, that's a fucking talent. I don't remember fuck all about that movie, and I think I've maybe watched it like 2 times, so that makes sense. One of the movies is like really incoherent for me. Honestly, it is just like things like the Shrek movie. What other movies like slightly in that kind of like genre? I don't remember. I do all-nighters almost every day for summer. I mean, I've been up till like 4 a.m. a couple nights recently. I think my average every night is like 1 a.m., 12 to 1, so it's not late at all. And then every so often I'll be up until like 4. But like, it's not like a regular, my sleep schedule's fuck kind of thing. My sleep schedule's actually kind of healthy. Like, I'm quite good. Whatever movies are like in the genre of Shrek, I really don't remember any others that I can think of off the top of my head. Things like A Bug's Life. Things like A Shark's Tale. Things like fucking Stuart Little. Oh my god, I don't remember Stuart Little at all. What happens after college? Uni, or like a gap year usually. Most people take a gap year and then they go to university. Some people get an apprenticeship, some people get a job. It kind of just depends. Mango? Hi? What, did you change your name? What did you do? Did you change your name? Hi, Mangoes, did you change your name? Happy Monday/Tuesday. Did you change your name, or are you just saying Mango? Because this is really throwing me off right now. I need to get up at 5 tomorrow, but I'm not supposed to sing this gem of a stream. I'm just so great. Usually went to sleep an hour ago. Fucking, you guys need to go to bed and better. Sleep is for the weak? No. Sleep is for the healthy, right? Go to bed, guys. Look, I'll do what I did. Night. Good night. Yeah, good night. Bedtime now. See, look, now you guys have to go to bed in 7 minutes, though, because that's when I'm gonna end. No mango. Happy Monday. But no, things like fucking Stuart Little. Does anyone remember fuck Stuart Little? We're not talking about Stuart Little, we're talking about Chicken Little. Do any of you guys remember Chicken Little? Cause I fucking don't. Cause I fucking do not. Honestly, I don't know if I've watched the movie Chicken Little in my lifetime. I'm convinced that I have watched the movie Chicken Little. Do I remember any of it? Fuck to the no. I do not remember Chicken Little at all, right? It's like a fucking fever dream in my mind. I don't remember it. A cat was crying, so they're making weird sounds. I'm scared. I'm sure you'll be fine. Maybe they're just trying to find it. I highly doubt I should sleep after the stream. Why? Oh, and isn't it like midday for you? Probably shouldn't. So you start uni when 20 or later? I mean, you can start uni at 19, I'm pretty sure. I think it depends when you want to. I don't really know. I'm not planning on going to university, so I'm not the best person to ask about this. Chicken Little isn't real. It fucking isn't, is it? It's literally a fucking fever dream. It's awful. Just like Stuart Little. They mix in my brain like Johnny Depp and Rowan Atkinson, right? They're the same movies. Chicken Little is one of the most annoying pieces of shit ever animated. As I said, it's something about there being like a hole in the sky, right? Or like the sky is falling. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that the plot of Chicken Little? Is that the sky is falling? What a weird concept for an animated movie. Hey, this is a chicken. The sky is falling. Right, okay. Like, how does that correlate? Who decided this is a thing? Were you gonna be like the next big streamer or something? Yeah, oh my god, I'm actually just so awesome and I'm the best and I'm so cool and I'm so great. I'm gonna reach 1 million by tomorrow. Yeah, that's my goal. I mean, I don't know, bestie. Maybe not. Up to fate, isn't it, bestie? It's a very confusing movie. It is, isn't it? It's really. I was pulling my brothers because he's older than Ratatouille. When was Ratatouille made? Am I older than Ratatouille? I'm gonna have to look this up now, because if I'm older than Ratatouille, I'm not gonna recover in life. How the fuck do you... I'm older than Ratatouille. The hit movie by 3 years. Wow. Well, this is a low point in my life. Now you've just bullied me in saying that, because I'm also older than the hit movie Ratatouille. Some of you wouldn't believe it, because some of you think I'm 12, but like, I'm older than Ratatouille, everyone, by 3 years. This is upsetting. Or not, actually. I'm quite glad I'm older than Ratatouille. I'll be honest, I think if I was not older than Ratatouille, I'd be actually also just as ashamed of myself. So I'm quite proud that I'm older than Ratatouille, I'll be honest with you. This made my day. I love being older than Ratatouille. The meal, not the movie, the meal. I'm older than the concept of the food Ratatouille, everyone. I think I need to end soon, because I think I'm losing my fucking mind, right? I think I'm going insane. But like, if I do my little ending speech now, I'm not... Wow, 8Ball, fucking hell, 8Ball's harsh, fucking stab in the heart, that one, 8Ball, fucking hell, Jesus, I don't think I'm gonna recover from that. We all knew 8Ball was a prick, but fucking hell, the laughter, I've been patronised by the fucking 8Ball, fuck me, that one hit hard. Wow. I think I might cry after this stream because of the 8Ball. Not because of you guys, because of the 8Ball. Not because I got related to a 12-year-old, but because of the fucking command. Jesus Christ, those words on the screen hit me hard. I'm gonna leave. I thought you were longer than the average streamer, so I just asked. Didn't think you were 12. I mean, I am younger than the average streamer. I'm 17, so yeah, 100%. But I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, my friend. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. But yeah, I would say I'm average. I'm younger than the average streamer, because I would say the average streamer is probably like 20 something, right? Like early 20s. I am much younger than the average streamer. Technically, still a child. Technically, not really though. But like, technically. I fear for the day I turn 18, because I don't know what I'm going to say. I can say I'm a minor all I want right now. What am I going to say when I'm 18? I'm still going to say that I'm a minor. No one's going to fact check me. If only there was some way for people to know your age. I know, right? That would be shocking if that was it written in text. That would be pretty insane if I do say so myself. It's almost like it's one of the biggest parts of my About Me section. Just really funny that, isn't it? Really, really fun. When did I say I'm trying to figure out what my arms are? When did I say that? Usually I remember the context behind my quotes. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? How does that make any sense? What have I fucked up there? How have I fucked up there? What did I say? I'm trying to figure out what my arms are. Does anyone remember the context behind that one? I don't remember what the context behind that was. On the 14th of June. Huh. What did I say? Why was I trying to figure out what my arms were? Why is it all about arms? Why is it all about arms? What is this? Why have the arm quotes started rocking? I don't think about arms that much, do I? What is this? Why was I trying to figure out what my arms were? Was it when I was talking about my arms are being bent, maybe? It might be like a bent thing. It might be because my arms are bent. I think it probably was that. I feel like that makes the most sense. Okay, shush, right? The quotes are really like fucking being a bitch. Anyway, it's nearly reached 1:30, so I'm gonna start doing my little ending speech so I can actually end at 1:30. Look, the wave has been done, the dogs have been picked up, everybody. The ending sequence has begun, because I need to go to bed. I'm boiling hot and I've run out of water in my water bottle, I'll be honest with you. So, everybody, it has been a fantastic little stream. Little is longer than usual, but it's been a really fun stream. I've really enjoyed myself. I've appreciated you all drastically for being here. Why? He's intimidating though. I know who that is. I used to watch their videos. They're really intimidating. I don't want to raid them. They're intimidating. I know who they are, but they're intimidating. I don't want to raid intimidating people. They intimidate me. Hang on, let me see if I can find someone like smaller to raid. Everyone's intimidating. Raiding people is just so intimidating. It scares me. I know I shouldn't be intimidated, but I'm intimidated. It was lovely. It was lovely. Shall I see if I can find someone to raid? I really can't be bothered. I'll be honest with you. I'm warm and tired. I was here for the whole stream. You were. You really were. Oh, can I be bothered? Can I just end? Is it bad for me to just end? I'm just gonna end. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, fuck it. I've looked and I can't find anyone straight away, so I'm going. And quick, yeah. Oh, do I have to? I'm just gonna go. Because then I have to sit. No, I'm just going to go. Okay, I've decided I'm going. Okay, this is it. I'm deciding I'm going. I'm going to go. Anyway, I've appreciated you all for being here. I've had an absolutely fantastic time, everybody. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. But yes, since when do you raid? Since I've got a new PC and it actually works, Marta. I've appreciated you all for being here, though. I will see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. BST, everybody. I've appreciated you all for being here. Hope you have a happy rest of your Monday or Tuesday, people. Eat, sleep, and specifically drink well, everybody. Make sure you stay hydrated in the warm days that we are having. Do your own little channel point drink up thing every single hour, or more than that, preferably. Anyway, I've appreciated you all for being here. Have a happy rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, night, dawning, dusk, sunrise, sunset, other times of the day. Go and watch some other streamer, because I can't be bothered to raid someone. Just go say hi to some other great streamer. That's me. Unofficially raid them or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I've appreciated you all for being here. I will see you all very, very soon. Have a happy rest of your time. Goodbye, everybody. Exclamation point socials in the chat for my Instagram. Is Dre live? Is Dre going live? Because I will happily raid Dre. Dre's live! Oh, fuck it then. We'll raid Dre. I didn't realize. Holy shit. I didn't realize Dre was live. Fuck, yeah, we'll raid Dre. Hang on. That would have been so bad of me if I didn't. Man, I didn't even realize. Shit, I'm so sorry. Yeah, fuck it, we'll raid Dre. I really need to spell their name right. 2-2. Yeah, sorry, I could have missed that. That would have been really awful of me. I didn't realize they were live. I'm so sorry. Anyway, go and enjoy Dre's stream, everybody. Did I spell it right? Yes! I keep forgetting how many Y's there is, and I feel like a really terrible person. But anyway, go and enjoy Dre's stream, everybody. Go and send your love their way. I will see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. BST. I've appreciated you all for being here. Go and send lots of love and support over to Dre. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.